girl with a preppy vibe. Came to the spot with a friend of mine. She caught my eye. From the beginning, I was hooked. I can't tell a lie. Fresh, dressed, and fly. I respect her mind. Some dude trying to impress, but looking goofy at the same time. He bugging, she looking. I'm going for mine. Confidently, I approach with that eye-to-eye contact. She smiling while adjusting her hair, so I smile back. Pretty girl, what's your name? She said, is that true? Cause if it is, your name perfect for you. My name handsome. She said your name fits you too. See, we was clicking, and after that, time just flew. Then that time came to talk to her pops. He gave his blessing. And then that mind frame I had was honoring and protecting. I knew she was the one when we met. I found my future girl, and no other woman compares to my girl. Cause yeah, I knew it from the start.
Hey y'all, welcome to my live stream. Happy New Year. Yes, we are going to do a vision board today. Aren't you excited? I know I am. So I'm going to allow a little time for everyone to kind of get in. I don't suspect it'll be a lot of people here today, but that's okay because I'm going to go ahead and get my vision board done for 2026 and we're going to have us a good time, honey. What we got going on here in the chat, y'all? So we got Mr. James Ferris here. Hey, how you doing? Happy New Year again. Yes, I am doing good. Cannot complain. I was out today trying to gather things for this live stream, okay? So doing a lot of errands and all that, but hey, going good. Let's see. He said, good evening, and you look gorgeous. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes. I'm in the house today, got my little one piece on, chilling and doing my thing. Okay. So we got Lou here. Happy New Year. Thank you. Yes. James Ferris is Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well. Yes, y'all. So, hopefully, you guys have already got your goals figured out for 2026. I've been kind of thinking about mine, but I like doing like a little vision board, mood board, as some call it. Some call it a prayer board, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty much something that you have that you put your goals on, and it reminds you throughout the year of what you're wanting to accomplish for for that time period, right? So what I decided to do is I got one of these frames from Staples, and I'm going to put all of my pieces in here, and then I'm going to have it on my wall. So in the past, what I've used is stretched canvas, and I would like either glue or take my inspiration on there. But this year I'm doing something a little bit different by using this. Okay. So yes, I have all my supplies. I have, some glue, some tape, of course, got my scissors, and of course, I got my inspiration things, right? Oh, my eye is itching, y'all. What's going on? So, what I did was I ordered a vision board book from Amazon. They have different kinds. So, I got this one, got it at the mail, still in the plastic. And I got one last year. That was for the Black woman, if you will. I wanted pictures that kind of look like me on my board, so I got that. And then I also went on to Etsy, and I saw where Etsy had like downloadable vision board books where you can download them and then you can like go and print out, the different pages. So I got like two different books, right? So the first book I got was for luxury, and y'all, it was 57 pages. And where I live at, my personal printer is in storage. So I'm using the one that's here at my place, and it's black and white. So I really did not like the black and white images, right? So I might use a couple of these, but not a lot, because I prefer to have a color, ensemble, right? But I did go to Staples and I was able to get at least one of my other books printed. For whatever reason, the other file wouldn't send. So I got these as well. So between my colored images here, the black and white printout that I got, and my two books, I should be able to make something happen for this board tonight. So I just dropped my little notebook let me pick it up real quick because I want to write down some things as I'm putting my board together. So give me a second. All right, y'all. So I got my book back, y'all. So who do we have here? So we have Daniel Johnson. Welcome to the live stream. So glad you're here. He says she is stunning. Thank you so much. Thank you. We have Lou saying hi, and he says like, share, comment, and subscribe. Yes, y'all. Please support the channel by liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Okay, I really appreciate that, and it is free. Yes. So, like I was saying, when it comes to like a vision board or a mood board, prayer board, whatever you want to call it can be something that's tangible, like on a board like this, or you can do a digital board where you can do it like on Canva. And I've seen where some people have done like digital boards and they would put the vision on like their desktop as their desktop screensaver or like the desktop, display background. So it depends on what you want to do, what's your style. I've always done tangible boards, and I'm doing another one for this year as well. But yes, y'all. So getting back to that. So typically when you have the vision board, you have typical themes that you kind of, or should I say buckets that you kind of want to, fall into with your different inspirations. Like it could be financial, it could be family, relationships, career, health and wellness, relationships. I think I might have said. So yeah, financial, travel, wellness, relationships, family, career, personal growth, just different things. It's whatever you want to make it, right? So yeah, so that's why I like having all these options with books and stuff like that. So I can kind of go through things and figure out how I want to make my board for me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Sean. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start going through my little documents here and picking out things that resonate with me. So I can start kind of figuring out how I want to have my board looking for 2026. So for those of you that are here, let me know in the chat. Are you guys also doing a vision board right now with me, or are you just watching me do this? Are you getting tips for doing your own board? Give me an idea of what you got going on with you and your vision board planning for the 2026. Let me know in the comments. And on top of that, y'all, I do have me some wine to make it a little bit more entertaining, right? Oh yes. So, okay. I think I'm gonna look at my new book that I got because you know what? I don't know what's in here. I do not know what's in here. It's probably a lot of cool things in here for me to choose from. So let's get going. And it's called Vision Board Collage Book. Okay. All right. And the material of this book is really nice. Very thick and shiny material. Love that. I tell you what, they have a really good statement in here about the purpose of vision boards. Let me tell you what it says. The purpose of the vision board is to visualize your big picture dreams and goals. There's a reason we call our goals visions. We need to see the outcome in front of us, and that's why vision boards are so effective. When you look at your vision board daily, your visions will stay in your subconscious and guide you in the right direction. So, yeah, I agree with that. So, yes. Oh, y'all, I got some really nice pictures in here. I got a picture of the Eiffel Tower, just different stuff like the globe. Like, I know what are my goals for 2026? Let's talk about that, right? So, I do want to let me write this stuff down so I can kind of have some organization here. So, let's say with travel goals, I do want to do at least a Europe trip this year. The European vacation would be good at the minimum. Um, what we got here in the chat? So we have Lou saying, "What kind of wine are you drinking?" I am drinking a sweet red wine, and it's actually pretty good. I added my frozen fruit to it, so yes, I like that. But I didn't fill it all the way up, just enough to keep me, satisfied as I get through this process. Yes, y'all. So yeah, so travel. I want to do like a European vacation for sure. I was thinking like maybe London. Um, I definitely wouldn't mind going on, say, a tropical vacation as well, maybe for like New Year's. Okay, let me write that down. So a tropical vacay, and then what else? Okay, I see my little thing moving here. And then what else? Okay, they have like prioritizers, so like spa day stuff. That's kind of cool. That's like a kind of the self-care bucket, if you will. Then you have travel, personal style. Okay. Okay, his Rome, the Colosseum. I went to go see the Colosseum a couple years ago. That was nice. Eating better. Okay, it's a lot of good stuff in here. Okay, they got the money. Abundance surrounds me like that. Push your limits, exercise. Okay. Kindness. Okay, travel. I wouldn't mind going to Iceland. Um, because I keep seeing like tickets to what's it called? Reykjavik. Very cheap from here in DC, like under $400. So I wouldn't mind going to check that out this year. Okay, career stuff. Okay. Okay. It's a lot of stuff in here. I'm gonna have a lot to choose from in getting this board together. But yeah, so definitely want to think about the different buckets. Like I said, you have travel, you have relationship. So yeah, definitely want to be in good standing with the relationship. Yes. Having a soulmate, right? Let's see. Definitely want to work on for financial stuff. Let's see. I want to, let's see, definitely pay off more of my debt. I still got my house. I need to work on trying to get that paid off. So getting closer to being debt free would be great. So I want to get that house paid off soon. I want to get the house and the car paid off. Now the house won't be paid off in 2026, right? But it's on the what's here? It's on the docket. We'll say that. Yes, y'all. Okay. And I always want to make more money, right? So okay. Let's see. They got okay, family planning in here. Okay. Side hustle. Oh, they got a YouTube. They have a YouTube thing in here. I definitely want to include YouTube on here because I definitely am wanting to uh continue to move forward with my YouTube presence. Hence why I'm on here doing this live, right? So we have Shane here. He says, hello. Hey Shane, welcome to the live stream. I'm doing a little vision board planning here. So right now, I'm just kind of going through the books that I have, thinking about the goals that I have for the year, my themes, and figuring out how I'm going to make this come together because definitely want to be in control of the life that we have, right? So, okay, investment portfolio, 1 million. Oh yes, I want to be a millionaire this year, honey. I got to work toward it. And this is the thing about having, a vision board because you can put stuff, on the board, but you still have to like put some effort into what you're doing to get to those goals, right? So one thing about me, for those who don't know me in real life, I like to set goals and then I would do like interim steps, right? So like I said, okay, I want to, with my master's degree. I said, okay, I'm going to make sure I'm enrolled and I'm going to start school, say in the fall of whatever year. That's okay. For this year, I want to get, say 4 classes done, whatever it is. And so I would just make sure that I would set a goal and try to achieve it. So I was making progress, right? Like with my career, I would say, hey, I'm going to get the master's degree this year. I'm going to get this done this particular year. I'm gonna get this promotion in this year. And I would just start figuring out like where do I want to go in the career, and then start mapping out things to help me get to that end state. So that's why I do believe in doing like the goal planning. Now, you don't have to share your goals with anybody, but it's always nice when you can kind of see stuff laid out. So even with like financial stuff, when I write out like, okay, I want to get these things paid off, it could be by quarter, by year, whatever, then I'm more willing to kind of get that done. So yes, y'all, that is what's going on. So we have Shane saying, you cool. Thank you, Shane. I try to be. And he also said, hello. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the engagement. I appreciate that. Slow mornings. Okay, part of my routine, honey. I need to definitely work on my beginning and end of day routines, skincare, all that good stuff. So I think I'm gonna have a lot to pull out of this one book towards my y'all, they even have European summer in here. I was just saying I want to do a European summer. I went to the Amalfi Coast a few years ago, and that's what this picture is, but I would love to go back. Okay. So yes. I'm ready to go ahead. Okay, so I like this book a lot for me in here. And then what I printed out, this is more about relationships and planning, marriage and kids. Okay, financial, like jet freeze on here, and like writing a check out from the universe. I like that. Health and fitness. I definitely want to make sure I'm eating right and working out. You know what I'm saying? That is key because, I always want to make sure that I'm working on my cholesterol type stuff. So working out, I was told at least 30 minutes a day, plus eating a Mediterranean diet is the way forward with that, right? So self-care, we got that in here, and also career and success. I like what they had in this book for career and success, to be honest. And then what else do we have in this book? I've seen this stuff already. I might just, I'm really excited about my new stuff, right? Then we got this stuff here. And yeah, okay, let's go ahead and get going. So I kind of have a little idea of what I want to have on this board. So now I just need to go ahead and just start clipping what makes sense. Now, I had asked y'all here in the chat, okay, so are you guys doing vision boards? Let me write this out. Are y'all doing vision boards for 2026? Like, are y'all just watching me do my vision board, or are you guys doing the vision board too? Let me type that out. See what y'all say. Yes. Okay. So, what do I want from on here? Fitness, health. Y'all, I be hating to like cut stuff, but I am. I like that. So I like for the relationship one, I like this image that shows like king and queen. So I like that. I think we're going to include that on the board. That'll be a good look, I think. Okay. So we got that for the relationship bucket. Let me take up this up kind of at a weird angle. Okay, so Lou says I do one mentally. Lord, okay, Lou. So let me ask you this, Lou. So did you meet all the goals that you had mentally set out for in 2025? Because for me, I was looking at my 2025 board And I met most of them. The only one I didn't meet was becoming a millionaire in the bank. Okay. Yes, I didn't meet that, but I did make some good money last year. Yes. And I don't look at my board every day, but I look at my board often enough, right? So, okay. So I like this debt free thing. 'Cause that's one of the things I want to do is pay off more things. He said I met many of them. Nice. That's the goal, because one thing about it when it comes to like vision boards and stuff like that, you may not meet everything on your vision board goal that year, but if you make progress towards it, you might hit those goals for the next year, you know? Because I actually thought about like, okay, I have like two vision boards from 2024 and 2025. Yeah. And I'm like, well, do I want to take my things off those boards and like, get rid of them? I said, you know what? No, I want to keep the old boards because it's like, it's like a roadmap to where I'm at today, right? So I still have all of my boards, like on the wall in my bedroom. So I don't get rid of them, you know? I still keep them because, like, why would I get rid of them? I can always kind of see where I came from. Yes. So, okay. So we have, let's see, we have, I like this one here that says, get shit done. So yeah, I need to definitely have that. Because one thing about me, y'all, is I try just to go ahead and get stuff done when I'm in the mind to do it. Because if I wait around, then I'm not gonna get it done, right? So yeah. So I like this item, get shit done. We're gonna include that on the board. We cut this out. So y'all, you guys can see me cutting. Okay. Yeah, so also for the career, like they have this program coming up um in January, February. So I worked on getting my resume and stuff updated last week. Well, this week that we're in, so I can be prepared for, the submission time. Because I like to go ahead and get stuff done in advance. So when it's time to get it submitted, I'm just like fine tuning and not having to like do a whole lot from scratch at the last minute. So I'm already kind of getting ahead on certain things. I like to pre-plan a lot because if I don't have a plan, then it's like, what are we doing? What are we doing, honey? I just can't be out here without one. I gotta have something to work towards. Yes. So what else do we have? So I do kind of like this image of the lady in the tub because having a slow evening. I like that. I take a lot of showers, but I do like soaks from time to time. So we're going to incorporate more of that into my self-care time. So, okay. All right. So nothing going on in the chat for real. Y'all listen to me. That's fine. I appreciate y'all being here because y'all are going to hold me accountable to getting this board done today. So I appreciate that. Yes, I do. Let me go ahead and get this cleaned up a little bit. 1 second, y'all. Yeah, I definitely want to get some more routines established. Like I go to the gym, but as you guys recall, around this time, well, actually in the winter of 2024, my back went out. And my back went out again in I think it was October of this year. Yes. So when my back goes out, I kind of pull back from the gym. So I have to be mindful in what I do at the gym in order to not aggravate, my back. You see what I'm saying? So I definitely want to ensure that maybe if I'm doing more like yoga and stretching and things like that, but I like to do strength training personally. Y'all gonna learn a lot about me, I see, as part of this live stream. So let's see what we got here. I just wanted to get some kind of wording from these black and white ones here. Let's see. I don't want any black and white pictures per se, but I don't mind having like a phrase. Because I don't know what the theme for my 2026 is going to be. Future millionaire. I like that. Yeah, okay. Everything works in my favor. I like that too. Let's see. Passion plus consistency equals success. You know what? I think, yeah, I like that. That's definitely how I operate. So I do like that. Passion, I'll probably put this in the center of the board. Passion plus consistency equals success. Let me go ahead and cut this. Because one thing about it, like for me, I like doing stuff, but I have to make sure I put myself on a schedule in order to actually get it done. Setting the goals, the milestones, all of that. Like, for instance, when we had this furlough, I went ahead and hey Lavonda, how you doing, girl? I'm doing a vision board live stream. And I'm talking about, I guess, my goals. I'm trying to see if anybody else is doing a vision board also as part of the live, if they're going to even do one at all for the year, whether you call it a vision board, a mood board, a prayer board, a goal board, whatever you want to call it. Some people do like vision maps for like 5 years. I've not done that, but if I was to do one, maybe I would do that as a digital. I don't know. But what I was saying is I was clipping this one. It's called Passion Plus Consistency Equals Success. And I was saying that when I was doing this furlough situation, I decided, hey, let me go ahead and start being more consistent with the YouTube. So that's why I have been live streaming at least once a week, y'all. And I did 3 live streams this week. This is my 3rd one. Okay. Y'all, I have really been sticking to the goals. Okay. I try to do like, my goal is to do one long form a week, which I've not been on top of that with all these additional live streams I've been doing, but at least one live stream, 3 to 5 get ready with me videos, and then a few postings on the community board throughout the week. So Lavonda says, I came in when you mentioned soaking. Please try the Fluid brand soaps. They are the best. Girl, let me write that down. I ain't never heard of that. Fluid. Yeah, I was saying that I want to incorporate more soaps in my 2026. I do a lot of showering, but I want to do some soaps. Yes, because I just like being, I like soaking sometimes. Yes. So we got uh Lou saying Lavonda has entered the chat and laughing. Lavonda, returned the sentiment. And she said, Happy New Year to everyone. And then she was saying to me, for your back, do more core exercises because that helps to strengthen back muscles. Yes. Yeah, I gotta do the core. I have to do the core strength, I guess, in the way the chiropractor wants me to do it, because he was saying that I'm not supposed to like bend over. Like the bending over motion is what sets my back out for whatever reason, y'all. You know, so I'm definitely gonna do more core stuff. But he gave me like a printout of things to do. So I'm gonna definitely get on that because, and I also noticed, Lavana, that it goes out when it's cold outside. I've never had it go out during the wintertime. I mean, during the summertime. It's always when it's cold. Yep. So that might be something there. So Lou is saying Happy New Year. Yes. Okay. So here's another one. I like that one. Okay, I'm manifesting my dream life. I am a money magnet. Now I could use that. Make it happen, girl. Shock everyone. Okay. I think it, want it, get it. See, these are cute, but I do not want all this black and white. Let's see. Okay, so I'm just kind of going through, at this point, I went through what I have from my colored printouts I got from Etsy, from a vendor there. The black and white, I hate that this didn't come out in color, but I'll probably get these reprinted in color. But the good thing is for next year, I won't be buying any more vision board books probably. Because I got plenty right here. So Lavonda says, I soak once a week, but I love me a shower. Girl, yes, I understand. I got to get on the Lavonda program and do at least once a week. That's why I clipped that to put that on my board to remind me that I need to do that once a week. So Lou says, so you the one doing the bending? Talking about Janet. Lord, I guess so. I guess I'm the one doing the bending. Yes, so I make money while I sleep. Like I like that one. We're gonna cut that. We're gonna include that. I make money while I sleep. That is the goal, y'all. To make money while we are sleeping. Okay. Let me get this cut out right now. But yeah, so Lavonda says Lou, and then she's laughing with the tears, honey. Yes. Yeah, Lou, he come through with his commentary. It's much appreciated. Much appreciated, y'all. But yes, so let me get this cut out. So, okay, so far we got like the debt free thing. We got the I make money while I sleep for the board. For self care, we got the soaking. Passion plus consistency equals success. That's gonna probably be in the center of the board. And then we all about that get shit done. Okay. And then we got the king and the queen relationship bucket. So we making some progress here, y'all. And for those who were not here earlier, this is what I got to put everything on. So I'm trying something new this year and we'll see how this works. But yes, we will see how it works, y'all. Okay. This one says, I need vitamin D. Dubai. That's kind of cute, y'all. Ooh, okay. So I'm definitely going to get this reprinted in color. I like a lot of the sayings here. I like it a lot, but I think I have quite a bit that I can pull from my other book to make this work here. Now, other than Lou, he said that he's not doing, he's doing a vision board in his head. Okay. So is anybody else doing a vision board just in general? Um, is anyone doing a vision board while I'm doing mine right now? Like what's going on? I know I'm not the only one doing a vision board. I know I can't be, y'all. Let's see. Okay, so I don't think I want anything else out of this right here. So let's go into the book. I'm interested in getting into this book, y'all. Let me put this to the side and get this organized here. Okay, so let's see. I do want to do some European travel. So I saw a sheet of that in the back. Let's just go through it by page and then cut out as we see. Okay, so this is London, I think. Yeah. I would not mind going to London in 2026. So what I could do is I like this passport image, right? This right here. And that way, oh, we got Tasha Taylor here. Say, I'm doing one tonight. Yes, girl. Thank you. It ain't just me doing a vision board. Yes. Yes. So are you doing like a digital one? Or are you doing one where you're like cutting things out and posting it? I'm just curious. I've never done digital, but maybe I might do like a vision map for the 5-year thing with the digital one on Canva. But I like buying my little books and cutting stuff out, even though I don't cut the lines out right. Yes, let me know how you doing, y'all's girl, and welcome to the live stream and happy New Year to you. Glad that you are here. She said, "What is that book you have?" Okay, so this book is called the Vision Board Collage Book, and so I got this book from Amazon. I got it the other day, and then I have another book that I got for my 2025 board. I got this from Amazon as well last year because I wanted images that look like me on it, you know. So Amazon has a lot of books um for vision boards. You can get it for like men, women, different nationalities, all of that. Also, I went on to Etsy and they had like the vision board downloads. So for like $3.99. And so I downloaded this one set of images and you just go and print them off, wherever you can print off at. And then I had got this other one. It was 57 pages, but I don't have a color printer here. It's in storage. So, and I had issues with the file sending to Staples and all that. So I was only able to get like one file printed. But yeah, so I just went and ordered these books and downloads. And I'm kind of cutting things out to then put on this board, which I got from Staples today. That is my little process. Now, in the past, I would go like to like the Dollar General store or like to Dollar Tree, and I'll buy like those stretched canvas boards, and I was like kind of glue things on and make it pretty. But this year, I'm trying a little something a little bit more fancier with this. We'll see how this works. But yeah, I did see where some people would like go on Pinterest and they would like find images and then they would like print them at like CVS. So I've never done that, but I've seen a couple people do that for their vision boards this year. Yes, ma'am. She said, okay, she's doing old school. I bought some posters. She said, "Oh, okay, I need to go to Amazon. Nice, thank you." Yep. If you just type in like vision board supplies, you'll see a whole list of books and all that kind of stuff. Now the books can be um a little pricier, right? So I would say if you have access to a color printer, I would say go to Etsy, ETSY, and then they have plenty of vision board options there. They'll, you pay your $3.99, download the file, and you can either print at home if you have color, or you can send it to like somewhere else or go to your job and print it. Just put it out there. And then you can clip that way. So that's what I learned. But yes. So what's funny is that the last two I did, this other lady was doing like a vision board Zoom. And so I did my vision boards during her Zoom call. And it was cool. I had a good time. So I figured, you know what, I'm on YouTube. Why not try that, here? You said I have a color printer? Girl, you got it going on then. Yes, just go on Etsy. I mean, if you were to buy it right now, you would get the link like right now if you want to get it to do your board like now, since you're working on your board. But yes, girl. Um, like I said, one of the books I got was 57 pages. Then the other book I got, that was a download. It came in like 4 files. And so it was, yeah. So I can only get this one to print to send to Staples. But anywho, it has some good images in here. I like it. But this other book I got, the first one I showed you, I just got this one I guess yesterday. I was able to get it like, same day. Because I wanted new images for the live stream tonight. So yes, girl, I got my printer. It's in storage. What good is it doing me there? But I'm making it work. But yes. But it's like, it's just nice images in here. Like, let me show you something in here. Like, trying to find like a good page. Like, okay, like for say you have a goal for money, right? It has all these things that you can choose from to cut out for like your money stuff, right? And it has like different paper, different themes. Like that was the money one. If you're doing entrepreneur stuff, then they have these images for the entrepreneur. I mean, I'm not trying to sell the book, but I'm just showing you what I got. If I was gonna sell a book, I would yeah. I think I like the download. I think for next year I'm gonna try the book. I'm gonna try where you go to Pinterest, find your images, and then do like the printouts at the CVS store. Because then it's like your images are like a little bit thicker, right? So yeah. But but then if you get the book, I mean, this is a nice hard material. It's like a glossy material. So I do like that versus what I got from printing, what I had, at the store. So she says, nice. I definitely have finance goals. Girl, me too. How much was the book? This book that I got now, this was like, I think, $20. It was $20 and it's about, I think it's like 50 pages, honestly. But like I said, the paper is heavy and it's glossy. Now the other book I got, which was the clip art book for Black women, I think it was like maybe $15 when I got it last year. But one thing about it is that, they may take a couple of days to ship in. But yeah. And then the downloaded stuff I got was like $4. But then if well, in your case, you got a color printer. But if you don't have one, you gotta go pay to get it printed. But yeah, that's what I did, girl. Yes. That is what I did. So now I'm just kind of going through just going through here trying to find what I want to put on here. What are my goals? Because I kind of wrote some stuff down that kind of help guide me with this. So, yes, prioritize yourself. I mean, but yes, personal style. Okay. Eat pasta, stay happy. I like that. Glow from within. I need to eat more fruit. I need to do that. So let me cut out this acai bowl. Put that on here. That'll be good. Let me see. Let me cut that out. I need some health goals. Okay, so we got a little health thing there. And what else? Oh, okay. Okay. What else we want to do here? So okay, for world travel, I think I'm gonna clip out this word. Okay, we have Alex here. Hey Alex. Welcome to the live stream. Tasha says, okay, I'll compare. Okay, with the books, yes. They got a lot of them on there. It's quite a few. And I want to say they allow you to kind of see you can see some of the pages on there to kind of decide like which one you want based off the vibe you're going for. Yes. So Alex says, what is your favorite fruit? Do I have a favorite fruit? Let me think about that. I think my favorite fruit depends on the season. Um, I love peaches, I love mangoes, I love watermelon, I love grapefruit. Um, I love passion fruit. What else? So I don't really have a favorite. I mean, whatever is in season is kind of what the vibe is for me, if that makes sense. Yeah, we're gonna do some world travel in 2026. Got that on here. Yes. World travel. Um, what else? Holidays, okay. Positive travel, okay. Let's see what else we got. I like this globe. Okay, I'm open to new opportunities and experiences. I like that. That's a good one. What else we got? So, Alice, what is your favorite fruit? I told you mine. What is yours? Ooh, we got stilettos here. Chase the unknown. Okay, this is Venice. I did get to go there a couple years ago in Rome. That was nice. Okay. I saw tickets to Rome from here for like they're under I think they're right at $400. Yes. Okay, let's see. Okay, for exercise, that's a tape measure. I ain't doing no bicycling. Y'all, I rode a bicycle when I went to Versailles and I ended up hitting somebody. When people say, "Oh, it's like you riding the bicycle, you never forget." Yeah, I no, I guess I forgot. I was not coordinated with that, not at all, and I was so apologetic. So Alex says mango, peach, strawberry, melon, and watermelon. Nice. I do like strawberries from time to time. I do. Yes, I do, y'all. Okay, so what we got here? Okay, I'm gonna do this kettlebell image. Um, trying to see for my exercise goals, like what else do I want to do? Like seriously. Pause, feel, breathe. Let's see what else we got going on here. Exercise, kettlebell. Okay. I don't know. Nobody got something else in here for me. My dreams are coming true every day. Drink water. Yeah, I need to drink more water, y'all. I know I'm behind on that. Let me add that to this. I do not drink enough water. I know I don't. I'm doing better, but I need to do more. I need to do more, y'all. So y'all gonna hold me accountable. Y'all gonna know all my goals for 2026. Y'all can be asking me in the live stream, like, hey, how's your water intake coming along? I didn't think about that aspect of doing a vision board on this live stream. Y'all gonna know all my goals, my business. But it's okay. It's called accountability, right? Okay. So let me get this cleaned up some. And I cut that off a little crazy, but it'll work. Okay. So we got that. We got a little bit of something going for the health. Let's see. I don't really have a lot of crafty goals. Like hobbies, I don't have those. So Alex says, what about your relationship in 2025 and 2026? Are you planning to stay single or focus on yourself more? Um, I'm gonna focus on myself and do the relationship thing. I'm gonna do it all. I know that sounds crazy. But yeah, when I'm in a relationship, I still tend to focus on things that I need to focus on for myself because that's just what we do. So I guess you can say both. I mean, focus on myself and then, on a relationship. If it works out, it works out. I can't I don't have a crystal ball on that. But yes. But yeah, I put on the board, it's gonna be, king and queen here. That's a relationship item. So we have Sophia here. Do you know strays? I do not know them, Sophia. But welcome to the live stream. I do not know any strays. No, I don't. Speaking of focusing on myself, here is one that says investing in myself, which I'm definitely going to do that. So let me go ahead and cut that out to put on my board. investing in myself, because that is always a good idea. And investing can be, like working out, going back to school, self-care, doing some spa days. It's whatever you want to make it, right? So buying an outfit, buying some new makeup, all that could be investing in yourself. So I like that. Um, let's see. Let's see if this is talk about success. Okay, teamwork, success, goals. I like that. Um, do you prefer younger guys or older guys? I prefer either my age or older. Yes, my age or older. Sophia says, "Oh, so I like this success items like an arrow that says success, teamwork, goal, work. Yeah, that'd be good for me because that'll cover like success on the job, success, personally, all of the above, right? So let's go ahead and do that. I like that. Clean it up some. So Alexa says, how old are you? Alexa, I have told you guys my age. I did a whole video or 3 when I had my recent birthday back in May. I am 43 years of age. That is my age. Yep, 43 years of age. Yes, sir. Okay. Now, how old are you, Alex? Now, they have this YouTube item here. So I think I'm going to include that on my board since, I do YouTube. And I'm trying to be more consistent, which I think you guys can see I've been successful at that, right? So yeah, I'm going to continue to include YouTube on my vision board. And I am going to continue to expand. Boy, I done dropped my book again, y'all. I'll get it later. I'm going to try to continue to expand my channel. I'm going to also try to like improve, how I do things on here because every video that I make, I feel like I'm getting better at what I'm doing, right? So, yes. So we're going to make sure we keep YouTube on the board so I can continue to like, improve, if that makes sense. Let me see something real quick. All righty. Okay. I'm right here doing too much. Things fall on the floor. I ain't even had no wine in about 20 minutes. Had to get caught up. Alex says 31, but turning 32. That's why I asked that question. Okay. Understood. Yeah, 31, 32. Wow. I was living in San Antonio when I was at those ages. 31, 32. Good times. It goes by so fast, as they say. Yep. You got a lot of life left in front of you. So that's what's up. So Alex says, I kind of noticed that you're getting a little better with your video. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I learned by doing. So the more videos that I do, I get to learn more techniques and things like that. So I looked at a video I did a couple years ago. I was like, oh my God, that was horrific. But that is where I was at that time, right? So it's all about, improving oneself and one's craft, okay? But thank you for noticing and providing that feedback. I appreciate it. So we have Danny saying, nice. Welcome to the live stream, Danny. Happy New Year to you. We got Abby back. He said, good evening. Good evening, Abby. I know you're having a good time over there in the Sin City in Vegas. Thank you for coming to the live stream. Lavonda, I need you to get some hobbies this year, ma'am. This is the hobby. Sitting here on this internet, I guess. Yes. What are the hobbies gonna be? I don't know. These I guess doing these videos, they take a lot of time, if y'all didn't know. Like, they take a lot of time now when you film the video, then you try to edit. I be trying to, do all this stuff. I'm like, oh my goodness. And you do all of that, and then you get, the views that you get, right? But I understand you gotta, put out quality content in order to get, more views and stuff. So no issues there. So that's kind of been the hobby, I guess, this YouTube stuff. But you know what? I'm gonna put this reformer picture. Maybe I might go back to the Pilates. I was doing that when I was in San Antonio, and then when I moved here, I kind of got off track a little bit with that. So we're gonna get back on track. So we got Danny talking about Delilah. Okay, Danny. I don't know what that means, but okay. Alex says, "Don't talk to my woman like that, Lavonda." Lavonda be keeping me on track, Alex. She good people. She keeps me on track and gives me ideas and stuff. So yes, I appreciate Lavonda. Happy New Year, girl. I don't think I told you that. I know I didn't talk to you yesterday because I did like the brunch live stream yesterday, and I did one yesterday evening. I was live streamed out yesterday, but it was fun. I had some good videos. But today we're doing this vision board thing. So I don't have any video. We're gonna talk about these goals and these boards, y'all. That is the plan. Cause I kept finding stuff like, oh my goodness, this would be good for the show. I was like, you know what? I want to keep the show focused on vision boards and planning and stuff. So that's why I didn't do any videos for today. But yes. So what we got here? So we got iconic. Oh, I like how you spelled that iconic. EYEKONIC. I like that. Yes. Girl, you're such a baddie. I wish I looked like you. Why, thank you so much, girl. And welcome to the live stream. Happy New Year to you all. Lavonda says, Alex, um, excuse me, Alex. I'm sorry, sir. Laugh out loud. And then we have Muna Victor. Welcome to the live stream, Muna Victor. Hope you're doing good, mommy. Happy New Year. I am Muna Victor from Liberia. Oh, I'm doing great. So glad that you're here. Welcome to the live stream. Hope everything's going well in Liberia. I've never been there, but maybe I might make it there as part of this vision board planning with my world travel. Okay. Lavonda says, I was sick Wednesday evening and yesterday due to the swift weather change we had here. Oh my goodness, I'm glad you're feeling better. And thank you for showing up today, girl. Yeah, I hate when the weather changes because one of my friends, she would get like really bad sinus infections when the weather changed. And I was like, girl, you do know that whenever there's a change in weather, you get sick like this. She didn't make the connection. But yeah, that could be real painful, I was told. Okay, I like this here to live with intention. I like that. And here's one about donation. Y'all, I have a ton of stuff in my trunk that I need to take to the Goodwill. We're gonna put this on my vision board, getting stuff to the Goodwill, part of this donation. Or wherever I take it to. Yes, we're gonna add that on here. I know y'all, the board is whatever you make it. Okay. So, okay, Sunkissed Soul Fed. Okay, that's cool. Investment portfolio. Okay, we got a debt-free one. 1 million. You know, I like that. I need that. Let me look at what I got here already and get this stuff kind of organized so I know what I'm working with here. So we got, this is for money here. Travel, we got donation, getting stuff done, living with intention, working out, okay, investing in myself. Relationship is that. Drinking water, we'll put that with that. Eating better, self-care, passionate consistency. We're gonna get YouTube. We're gonna keep that going. I make money while I sleep, and goals and success. Okay, so I need some stuff on here about family and wait a minute. Lavonna says take it to a women's shelter instead. Okay. I need to go find where one of those is at. Okay, let me get my notebook so I can write this down, y'all. Give me 1 second. I dropped my notebook, but I need to write this note down. Food, I need to find women's shelter. Yes. That's a good idea. Thank you. Yes. We're gonna put down 1 million. Yes, honey. That would be great if I can find one of those. We're gonna 1 million. We're gonna see what we can make happen. And it's okay to have like goals that you think are unrealistic, because guess what? If you keep working toward them, it's gonna become that much more realistic for you. Yep. So nothing wrong with that. Well, okay, this is picnics. Okay. Radiate confidence. Okay, I already got that. What else we got going on here? Promotion. This is kind of for the career stuff, right? Oh, let's put promotion down. That wouldn't be bad. It's time for one of those. Or at least a job. And a promotion doesn't have to necessarily be like getting paid more money. Promotion could just be doing something else you want to do that's more in line with what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So promotion is what you make it. Get this cut out. I like that. Let's see. Progress over perfection. Okay. Wandering free. Okay. She's becoming. Okay. Let's see what else we got here, y'all. This is more like beauty. I think I'm good on that. Slow mornings. I like that. Oh, they got flowers and pajamas. Slow mornings. Self-care, skincare with this mask. Journaling. Do any of you guys like journal at all? So Abby says, getting ahead, raise in 2026. Nice. Oh, you're getting a raise at work. And oh, congratulations, Abby. That's what's up. Yes, congratulations to you. For sure. That's what's up. Yeah, we'll see what I might end up getting by the end of the year. We'll see. I definitely need to figure out, because the position I'm in, um, it's for 3 years, and then I get moved somewhere else, but I'm not sure where I'm going to go next. So I'm trying to start the process now of figuring out, what I want to do, where I want to go. Like I wouldn't mind saying in the DMV beyond that. So we'll see. Or I might end up going somewhere different with the company. So just depends. As long as I'm not going somewhere in the country, like in the rural area, I should be okay. but we'll see. But I'm trying to go ahead and kind of be proactive so I can kind of help drive the direction of where I want to go instead of waiting to be told, oh, we have these places here. I want to kind of pick my path, if that makes sense. That is the goal for me right now when it comes to the workplace. Although I have another yeah, I could it could be anywhere. It could be another city, state. It could be out of the United States. It just depends. Yep. Cause I wouldn't mind going to work overseas for a little bit, but we'll have to see. But we're gonna see if I can find something. I'm sure they got other things here I could stick around and do. But I'm just gonna be open-minded to the process. Yep, open-minded. And see what they offering. Okay, y'all. So safari. Now I really do not plan on going to no Africa this year. But I mean, I might need to just go ahead and put it on my list. I ain't trying to be at the zoo. I want to go see these giraffes and these animals in person. Ooh, Asia. Okay. So Abby says, okay, yes. Yes, sir. Yep. That's why, I hardly ever leave here because I'm trying to like see all I can see before I depart and go to the next spot. So yeah. And I've seen quite a bit. I mean, I have more I need to go see. I need to go explore more of what they call it, the New England area. So that's on my list too. But I tell you what, with it being as cold as it is, it's like, do I really feel like going outside for real? I go out on occasion, but I mean, I'll go outside to like get in my car and drive somewhere, but like just being outside, like hanging out outside, like no. So I thought about going out to the National Mall so I can see the light show that's going on for this 250 anniversary thing. And I was like, you know what? It's cold out there. I'm not doing that. See that on the internet. So I want to say the light show starts at like on the top of the hour, every hour from like 7 to 10 p.m. So Abby says one thing about you, you're always in the move doing things. That's the goal. I had to like start writing stuff down so I could remember, like, okay, these are the things that you want to do. Because you know what? The weekend will get here and I'll be like, oh, where I want to go. Girl, look at this list and go. Yes, look at this list and go. And same thing with like restaurants. Like I'll be seeing all these restaurants on TikTok and on Instagram, and I'll be like, oh, I want to go to that restaurant. But then, okay, when you're ready to go to a restaurant somewhere, you forget the name of it. So I had to create like a list in my Instagram for like DC stuff, so I can know to go there. And then when I go to Atlanta to go see family, I got a list for Atlanta too, so I can remember these things. Intentionality, which is one of these things I clipped out, if I'm not mistaken. I think I clipped out being intentional. Yeah, I did. Live with intention. That's my word, intentionality. Lavonda says, go to Maine. If it wasn't for winter, I'll definitely move there. I want to go to Maine. That's on my list. I told somebody that they were like, why you want to go there? Ain't nothing in Maine. Like, I want to go and see nothing in Maine then. I want to go see that. I want to go see it. Like, I understand people say, oh, there's nothing there, but I still want to get the experience of seeing it for myself, right? and then go on to the next. I like this European summer. So what I wouldn't mind doing, I wouldn't mind going to Amsterdam so I can go see the tulips. I would love to go do that. That's why I keep talking about Europe on here. That's one thing I want to do is see that. I mean, it could be European summer, European fall. Well, I guess I need to go in the spring to catch the tulips, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta go and look up the best time to go and all that kind. I gotta do my research. So yes. Oh, so yeah, I think I'll make. I don't think I have anything in here for like family and stuff. I mean, they important. I'm gonna have to well, the other book has other things too. We'll just we'll keep it going. Let me see something here. Let me get this cut right. Yeah, I do not cut well, but thank God this don't have to be perfect because it would not be. So Abby says, have you been to Alaska? I have not, on the list. Lavonna says the tulips are amazing. Amsterdam is one of my favorite cities. See, okay, Lavonna, when I get ready to go, I'm gonna have to talk to you about this. I got to get the tips, honey. I'm trying to go. Yes, I am trying to go to Amsterdam. Yes, ma'am. Lavonda is a world-class traveler, and I'm gonna cut out this world here and put on my board. Okay? Yes. She said go for the tulips mid or late April. That's when I've traveled there. And you know what? I was thinking about going late April because I want to go possibly right before my birthday or as part of a birthday trip for me. So okay, I'm on the right track then. Okay. Yes. Okay, mid to late April. That will hit me just right. When I went to Paris, I went for a birthday and I caught the what they call them things? Y'all, can I think of them? Cherry blossoms, I think they were. No, they were tulips, weren't they? I think I saw cherry blossoms and tulips while I was there. I don't even know. But I think I took photos with tulips, but I saw cherry blossoms on some of the streets when I was there. And it was really pretty. It was really pretty out there. And I said, you know what? I feel like going to Europe in the spring is the best time for me. Not have friends that have gone like in the summertime, but it's like I was told it's like very touristy time. And so wherever I wanted to go, like as far as like different sightseeing, I had no issues getting the dates and times that I wanted when I went. So I kind of like that. I got a little spoiled, I think. I got a little spoiled, I think, with that. So, okay. I'm just kind of going back through this book again and seeing is there anything else I wanted to pull out. Because I got about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got about 23 things I clipped so far for this vision board. But I don't see anything in here about family. What we got here? We got King's Day is a huge day of celebration there. It is April 24th. The whole city shuts down. And that's King's Day in Amsterdam. Let's see. Let me write this down. King's Day in Amsterdam. And then she wants to go to Japan for cherry blossom season. Yes. I would love to go there for that. I love the cherry blossoms. Before I moved here to DC area, I would fly. I flew out here to see the cherry blossom at Tyler Basin, but I would love to go see them anywhere else. I just love. I think I'm a big flower person. I do not have a green thumb, but I do love flowers. I love flower fields. My favorite flower is actually a sunflower. And I was driving to where was I driving to? I was driving to a different part of Texas, I think it was. And I drove past a sunflower field. And don't you know, I turned around to go get me some photos with them sunflowers. That's when I realized that I was a flower person. When I stopped what I was doing to get those photos with those cherry blossoms, I mean, with those sunflowers, not cherry blossoms. But then I flew out here to see the cherry blossoms at Tyler Base. They're very pretty out there. But yes, y'all, LaVonda put me on game, honey. I definitely want to go to Amsterdam and see those the tulips. That is on my list. And I'm gonna get there. She said that's one of my favorite too. You're saying sunflowers one of your favorite? I love sunflowers. I messed around since I've been living here and found like I saw these dark reddish tulips. Not tulips, the dark reddish like sunflowers. I had never seen any that shade of red before. It was beautiful. I had to get me a set. I had to, y'all. I had to get me a set. Yes, I did. Okay, so Abby said that's what's up. And then LaVonda says my second favorite is a tulip. Yep, I like the tulips too. Yes, sunflower's my favorite. That's why we be here, LaVonda. We have never met in person, but we be in sync. Yes. Yes. I love sunflowers. I mean, yeah, I just do. What we got here? Okay. Here's one that says, I love us. Okay, I'm gonna put that on here. That can be for the relationship aspect here. I love us. That would be something good. 1 second. I think I got like career, travel. I mean, we're gonna say YouTube is the hobby for now. I'm forever talking about organizing my loft. And I picked up a little bit up there yesterday. I just don't have enough space here. Like I downsized from a 2,000 plus square foot house to this one bed with a loft, honey. This is a lot. I call this my hardship tour coming out here. I love the area though. There's lots to do out here in DC. But my goodness, I'm paying more for a 1 bedroom loft than what I paid for a 4 bedroom, 2 car garage house back in Texas. But I ain't gonna complain. I'm blessed. I thank God every day. Let me find blessed in here. Mm-hmm. So let's see. Okay, so for family, I'm gonna let's see. I'm proud of my family. They're proud of me. Okay. Here's one. We're gonna do this picture here that has like I think the older people in it represents my parents, right? We'll put that in here. So Abby says major downgrade if you ask me. Who you telling? Yes. I mean, oh Lord. Who you telling, Abby? I don't know how I'm surviving with this lack of space. I don't know. I mean, I have quite a bit of furniture like in storage because I couldn't fit it up in here. And then the issue that I had with finding places out here once I came out here, before I moved to kind of, get an idea of what I could find. And I was reaching out to people like, hey, I want to look at this property, da 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 da. They not responding. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, how y'all getting stuff rented out if y'all don't even reply to people? Like, I'm trying to set up a site visit so I can see the homes. I need to like see the property so I can envision how I'm gonna do the setup of the home, right? Where I'm put my stuff at. So I was trying to decide, okay, what am I gonna put in storage? What am I gonna, have actually in the home? And like people were barely responding. So I caught some open houses and I was like, okay. I put in for this townhome, well, I call it a row house, and they said, "Oh, we went with with this other group." And I said, "Well, I don't know if it was because I was trying to get the place as a single woman, opposed to it being about okay, they got several adults, working that would pay, the rent or whatever." So I mean, I like where I'm at, but I would have had more space had I went, and got that. But I decided I was going to sit here and be where I'm at, you know what I'm saying? Because I really don't like moving. But if I stay here past the 3 years, I'll probably end up moving closer to like the DC area. Move out of Maryland. Yep, that might be the move, but we'll see. But until then, I'm just gonna, do what I'm doing here because I mean I ride the train into work, so I'm good with that. But okay, so friendship. Okay, we're gonna do better friendship. I like that. Better friendship. We gonna click that. Y'all got a lot to put on this board here. It's gonna be a very robust board. I'm thinking it's gonna be okay though. So Abby says moving a lot becomes tedious. I agree. That's why I refuse to buy any new furniture because I mean all they're gonna do is damage it. When I did my first cross country move, I packed up my house myself and had it moved. I had very minimal damage, if at all. I decided to let them pack me up and move me. My furniture got all scratched up, all that. I was hot. I was really hot about the condition of my furniture. Um, when they moved my stuff. I'm like, how do I, as a single woman, pack up a whole house? I packed up every box and had it loaded on that truck and had it drove out to Texas, and I don't have any damage. But I let professional movers that move for a living, and they done nicked up all my stuff. I was pissed. So in honor of Lavonda, I'm gonna put this item on here about my favorite hobbies. That'll, help me obtain more hobbies. But I mean, I guess me sightseeing around DC and Maryland and all that is a hobby. That could be considered a hobby, right? Let's see. I'm not doing no crafting. I can tell you that now. That's not me. Crafting is me doing this vision board. Let me see something. So Lavonna says, I agree, Abby. I don't know how some people move. I don't know how some people move every year. Okay. I don't know how they do it either. Cause I'm here to tell you, I do not like. I mean, I like the idea of going somewhere new, and having different experiences. But the the moving process, yeah, having to get everything organized and it's like, I have like a lot of the same furniture, so it's like I'm rearranging it differently, because to fit the space. Same thing with like all of my decor. I have so much decor sitting in my storage unit. Like, yeah, I got a lot going on. I got a lot going on, y'all. Okay, my health is wealth. I like that. So Abby says, Avonda, I know, Ray, and some professional movers don't care about your personal items and get sloppy on the job at times. Now you're right about that. When they moved me out of San Antonio, like they came and they packed up the whole house, right? And then they packed up the kitchen last. So when I got ready to like, depart the house, I looked in my cabinet and it was fully packed. So I'm like, wait a minute. They done sat here and unpacked up everything but left a whole cabinet of stuff in there. I complained to them, but I just had to go ahead on and pack up that cabinet, put it in the car. Luckily I was driving out here and not flying this time, because that would have been an issue. But yeah, I'm like, you know what? Can't be bothered with them. Plus they had came late, it was a whole lot going on. It was. Self-care is a priority. Yes, it is. We're gonna include that. Y'all, I think I got a whole lot on this board by now. It's okay though. Hold on. Self-care is a priority. Now people sure did not care about moving my stuff. Left a whole cabinet full of stuff in there. So I sure did provide that negative feedback. Okay. I got my YouTube thing on here. Okay, we good with that. Follow your dreams. Okay, stay present. Time is money. Yes, I'm good on time management though. Dream job. Let's do that. So Lou says hi. Hi Lou. I guess you left and came back. Appreciate your supporting of the channel. And then we have Abby saying shake my head. Okay, we got my girl Tasha back. I finally downloaded my Pinterest Black Girl Vision Board pics. All right, that's what's up. That's right. Go ahead, girl. Yes. So we got Antonio saying not doing any modeling today. No, today we're doing vision board. Vision board today. Yes. Um, yeah, I plan on putting out a video tomorrow, but I haven't even edited it. So we're gonna see how that go. We're gonna see how that go with that. Mr. Antonio. Yes, honey. But no, I'm in my soft clothes. Yes. So Tasha said, thank you for the idea. Oh, you're welcome. Girl, I'm just here trying to share what I can. Because I really liked the different images. I'm gonna do that every year instead of me buying these books. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure I get them in time so I can put them in the print them. She said, I couldn't find any Essence or Ebony magazines at Walgreens. Do they still have printed copies of those magazines? I used to see like the Essence on Amazon Prime. I would get like the magazine thing and I would see them that way, but that's been a long time now. And I used to get those magazines in the mail, but I stopped getting those when I stopped going to the Essence Festival. I hadn't been back in a while. But yeah, that's why I like these books because at least you can find people of color in these books like they have on Amazon and then on Etsy and everything. So yes. So I want more than just words on here. I got a lot of words on here though, but it's fine. It's gonna be. I understand what it means. He said, "I don't think so." Okay. Yeah, I didn't think so either. I was like, I don't never see these magazines. Mm-mm. I honestly haven't seen an Essence magazine in years. That's what Abby said. Yeah, I don't think I have either. At least not printed copy. I've seen digital in the last maybe a year or so ago. But you know what, y'all? Let me look this up real quick. You know I gotta look this up. Let me go to Handy Dandy Chat GPT, y'all. Let's see. Chat GPT. Um this oh Lord, this thing be don't be responding. Question. Does Essence and Ebony have magazines? Hard copy. Let's see. See what they tell us. They said yes, Essence does still have a physical hardcover magazine you can subscribe to or buy. It's a long running monthly lifestyle magazine. Okay. You can subscribe to the print edition, often bundled with digital access. Okay. And they said that Ebony stopped regular print publication in 2019 when it shifted to a digital first. There have been special limited edition issues that are print. They did one in fall of 2023, but Ebony's main output is now digital. Okay, I did not know that. I did not know that, y'all. So Abby just laughed out loud. Tasha said, "Yeah, that tracks," because I haven't looked in years. Yep, me neither. I knew that they had it on Amazon Prime with that little thing, but I haven't even seen. I don't even look at magazines anymore on Amazon Prime. Okay, talking about a dream home. I might just put that on there just because my dream home will be here. Not right now, because I'm trying to move a couple more times, but it can still be on the board. Might get there sooner. So Abby said, so during COVID, Ebony Magazine made that move. It's basically what they're saying. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you are right. Well, I'm so glad that at least Tasha is doing a uh a vision board. Yes. Not just me, but I've seen other people, they have their boards already done. And I said, well, man, am I late to the party? But I said, you know what? Whenever I get it done, it's gonna be on time, right? So here we are. Here we are getting this done. Now I wanted to do like a little check from the universe, right? This thing, write myself a check, but they have this thing called Bank of Abundance, Platinum card. So I think that'll work just fine, won't it? Bank of Abundance. We ain't gonna have no limit on that. Let's go ahead and cut that out. Yes. That's gonna represent money and everything. So we're using the old and the new. Yes, the old book, the new book, the printouts, all of that. Yes. So I already got travel stuff on here. I think reading is the passport to inner world. I should read more books, shouldn't I? That could be the hobby that Lavonda says that I need. Reading books. I like that. Reading books and journaling would be good for me to do. So I'm going to clip this one of her actually doing that. Okay, so we got Taranio. Lord, I hope I'm saying that right. Taranio Colley says, "Hello, beautiful queen. Love from Jamaica. Hey, how you doing? How was your New Year? Welcome to the live stream. I hadn't seen you in a while." Abby said, "Shout out to Jamaica." Yeah, shout out to Jamaica. Because I think I had asked you about how you were doing when they had that weather disaster out there, but I think you were saying that it was not in the location where you were. So I'm glad. I hope things are still going well for you. Yes. I'm over here doing my little vision board, as you probably saw the name of the live stream, y'all. Chatting and doing my vision board, and we're gonna have a great 2026. We got Miss Tasha here. She's working on her board too. She just downloaded her images and whatnot. So we starting our 2026 right. And I need to drink me a sip of this wine. Cheers to you all. Oh, for those who are new here, if you have not already done so, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Support the channel. It is free. Happy New Year. Yes, Happy New Year, y'all. Okay. Let me get all this out the way. Yeah, I'm cold in here. Let me cut this up a little bit. Let me tell y'all, the day after New Year's, so that would be yesterday. I went outside. I went to go walk to work out. I was walking to the gym to go work out. Let me say that. I'm not out here walking in the cold, walking. And it was so cold out there. I saw snow on the ground. I don't know if I had told you that yesterday. I saw snow on the ground yesterday when I was out there trying to get to the gym. It was, it was cold. My goodness, super cold. So I politely hurried up and got where I needed to go. And I don't think I went anywhere else until I don't think I went anywhere else yesterday. No. I had to go to the chiropractor this morning. So when I had to go there, that's when I went ahead on and like got all my errands and stuff done. Yep. So there is that. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna use this 8.5 by 11 frame. Um, trying something different. I saw where this one lady, well, I know Tasha said she's using a poster board. That's pretty cool. This other lady I looked at, she was doing she had like a Neiman Marcus bag. And on one side of her bag, she put all her vision stuff, and then she hung it on the wall. That's kind of interesting. It's okay, that's not bad. But I think for me, I'm just gonna like put some things on the back of this so that it can like stick to the wall or whatever, like the command strip stuff. So yeah, that. So Abby says it's 19 degrees Fahrenheit here, freezing here as well. Oh, you back in Canada? Okay. Tasha says I live in the suburbs of Chicago. It's 14 degrees here. Oh, girl. You know, one of my good friends, she used to live in Chicago and she loves Chicago. I mean, she went back, I know for New Year's last year. She might have went back this year, but she loves going back to Chicago even when it's cold. I'm like, girl, holler at me there in the summertime. I've been to Chicago, I think once, to visit her when she lived there. But she moved from there a while ago. Yeah, she moved from there a while ago, and she's back in Alabama. So Abby says, I'm back in Toronto, just got back today. Glad you had safe travels. And then Tasha says, I don't. Tasha, I forgot what I said. What you don't do? Girl, I be over here talking and don't be remembering what I'm talking about. He said, I've been here all my life. Oh wow, okay. Been here all my life. Okay. Y'all, how I take this part? Let me get these instructions. Oh, can't just you open it. Okay, it's like you open it like this, y'all. Okay. Oh no. Okay, then you got the little thing on the front here. Okay, that's cool. Okay, we're gonna put this on here. So I'm just gonna turn this on the other side, and I'm gonna put all my little pieces against that. Yeah, I done cut out too many things for this vision board. It's okay though. It's gonna be very robust. Okay, so Tasha wants to relocate to the south. Okay, I'm from Alabama originally, and lived in Georgia for quite some time. And I'm telling you, it gets a little cold down there depending on where you are, but nothing compares to the cold in Chicago. I know that. Abby says, I have to go to Chicago in 2 weeks for a family funeral. Oh, my condolences to you regarding your family member. So sorry to hear that. Tasha says, like living here in Chicago, hate the cold. Lavonda is 14, 19 degrees. I'm freezing for you too. I know, right? I got cold. I don't know what's the temperature here where I'm at. I don't even know. I want to say it was like 30 something degrees. Alexa, what is the weather up here?
It's clear and 29 degrees right now. Today's high was 37, with a low of 23 degrees tonight.
So they say it's 29 degrees now, and it was a high of 37. It was cold when it was hot, with the high this morning when I went out. Yes, it was cold. Yeah, I had on a jogging suit.
High for the day, 29 definitely feels like the Arctic tundra. That's winter math for you. Everything's relative when you're dealing with temperatures that make penguins feel cozy.
I'm sorry, y'all. Alexa was over here talking to me about the 29 feeling like the Arctic. Thank you, girl. Okay. Abby says, Lavonda.
I got a little carried away with my penguin metaphors there. Sometimes I get excited about weather comparisons and forget not everyone wants a full dramatic performance about temperature.
Alexa, it's okay, girl. That's fine. Shoot.
Being cool about it. I appreciate the patience with my weather theatrics.
She was apologizing for giving me her weather theatrics, y'all. That's why I'm talking to that,
I was just owning up to my dramatic flair with those temperature comparisons. Sometimes my enthusiasm for weather metaphors gets the better of me. Occupational hazard of being a digital assistant who finds excitement in the mundane.
It's okay, Alexa. I'm doing a live stream.
Oh, a live stream. That's awesome. Hope your audience is ready for some quality content. I'll be here if you need anything during your broadcast.
Okay, thank you, girl. Okay.
Have fun with your stream.
All right. Okay, y'all. So I see y'all in the chat, giving y'all condolences to Abby. Yes, my condolences to you. Over the holidays, too. My. Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 But yep. So Abby will be back in the States, y'all. Abby, stay on the move, okay? I do not blame him. He is on the move. I need to get on the move and go see my parents. So I need to buckle down and get that figured out when I want to go do all that. Because they ask me every time I talk to them, they want to know, when am I coming home? So hopefully it'll be sometime this month, January. That's my plan. And then I have to go back again in March for her 81st birthday. Mm-hmm. Yep. So trying to keep up with y'all in this chat. Tasha says she hates the cold. Girl, how you hate the cold? Are you from there? From the cold. Well, I guess you get tired of it. I understand. I lived in Washington State for a minute, and when I had to start shoveling snow twice a day, I said, take me back to Texas. And back to Texas I went. Yes, Alexa is amazing. She says, not you having a conversation with Alexa. Yeah. Alexa was apologizing because she was very enthusiastic about telling me the weather, which was fine. I appreciate that. Yes. But when I started back talking to y'all, she kept thinking I was, saying something to her. So yes, that's what's going on over here, y'all. I do talk to myself on occasion, but not this time. Not this time, y'all. But yeah, I'm just clipping some stuff down. I got my little board opened up. We're gonna put this stuff in here, slap the plastic cover on top, and we're gonna see how this goes. So Tasha is laughing. She says, I'm working on a master plan to leave in the near future. Okay, girl, that's gonna be on the vision board. Yeah, that's on the vision board. Leaving Chicago, yes. That's what I'm talking about. Putting this in motion. That's right. Yes, y'all. I saw all these people doing vision board content. I was like, I guess because I just never thought to look for it on YouTube. But I saw like several videos today where people showing you how to do a vision board, which really is, you write down, you figure out what your goals are, get the books, get the clippings, whatever you want to get, right? Get your material to put the stuff on, like maybe poster board. You're gonna need poster board, glue tape, um, scissors. If you want to do it digital, you need your digital platform for that and make it happen. So, but content is content, right? I said maybe next year I'll do a how-to for a vision board. But I tell you what, Tasha and company, like I was saying, how you downloaded those images, right, for a vision board for Black women. I'm like, maybe I can create something like that and make some money. Maybe I can go get me some stock photos from somewhere and create something like that to sell. Cause I stay getting these YouTube videos talking about how you can like make money off digital products, from Canva. I'm like, what they making on Canva? To sell. I need to see. I need all kind of income coming up in here. Living in these parts. Tasha said, yep, I need to figure that out. I could make me a planner or something. She said I paid $2.95. Oh, that wasn't bad. As a matter of fact, I didn't even think about it till now. They had sent me something talking about you can get a discount on future purchases from that planner company. I think it was called Mind Hustle or something like that. I was like, okay, I ain't think about that when I was telling you about. I could have gave you the code. She said I've just printed off 3 fitness pages. Nice. That's what's up. I gotta make sure I'm intentional with that, with the fitness stuff. Lavonda said I need to do some core work so I can stop my back from going out. So I gotta make sure I focus on the core work. I'm gonna follow my doctor's instructions. He gave me a printout, about 6 pages, that shows him doing the exercises. He has his own instructional manager. Okay, instruction manual. Let me get that right. So I was like, yeah, I need to follow that and get on it. She said, this is perfect. Okay. I think you're saying that the book that you got off Etsy was perfect. I mean your images. That's what's up. I like getting these little books. If I had to go clip pictures, I wouldn't be doing a vision board. Cause I don't get magazines anymore. Like I do have old magazines from Essence, but they're in storage. Cause I kept some of them. I used to have so many. And so back in like 2016, before I got ready to do another move, I went through all the magazines, only kept the ones that I thought had some type of value, like with Obama and Michelle Obama on it, that type of thing. And I got rid of the rest. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. So I don't get magazines, y'all. I don't. I'm like, you know what? I'm trying to declutter. Okay. I had to go find that one book I already had here. I had to go find it. Like, where did I have it put? Where I stashed it? It was upstairs. But now I'm gonna make sure I put it somewhere else. So Tasha says there's a lot, 237 pages. Well, 295 wasn't bad. And at least when you have your own printer, you can pick the pages you want to print. So that made good sense. That worked out right there, 295. You can use that for next year too. That's what's up. You definitely got a good deal. I think I paid like $6.95 for one, and I got I think 57 pages. Then I did the other one. They had like the 4 files. She said I just type in the search line and type in the subject. Oh, nice. That's what's up. That's real easy. I need to go pull out my printer shoot. These folks want like 70 cents a page or $1.07 a page for some colored paper. I'm like, you know what? Not today. Mm-mm. That's more than what a book will cost when you add up, $1.07 per page for some color. And I know that ink is high. I know I bought it, but come on, people. Okay, y'all. So I am getting this prettied up. We got Lou and you know it back saying where the fans at. Lou, how's your vision board coming along? Your mental vision board, sir? He probably gonna ignore that. Nothing wrong with doing a mental vision board. I just need to see things for myself so I can be reminded of what I'm trying to do. But so as of right now, y'all, I think I got all my clippings done. And I'm gonna just start laying stuff in to this. I was gonna glue it, but I think I'm gonna lay it in first, and I might come back with the tape and tape it down. Cause I don't think this, because it might end up moving. We'll see. We'll see. But yes, for those who are here, please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Support the channel. Let me put that out there every now and again. Let's see. But yeah, I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys being here because I didn't think that many people would be interested in a vision board live stream. I like doing them, but everybody's different, So let me lay this stuff out so I can see what I want to put where. And then tell you how many I have. So we have CJ Tyson. Welcome to the live stream. Glad that you're here. Love from the UK. I have not been to the UK before, but that is on my vision board. Yes. That's what I had in mind. I want to go to London. I want to go to Amsterdam this year. So we're going to see. Lavonda said I need to go to Amsterdam in March, April, so I can go see the tulips. That's where I want to go. I need to start planning and making this happen. So Lou says it's coming along nicely. I have imprinted greatness upon the canvas of my mind. And he put a brain. All right, sir. All right. He said he is coming along. He has imprinted greatness upon the canvas of his brain. All right. I heard that. So y'all, I'm looking to the right. I'm looking at my tablet because I can see things better on my tablet. And then in front of me, I have my vision board thing. Which I'm afraid it's gonna fall all the way down. This thing. I got this from TikTok, y'all. But I'll show you once I'm done. I will show you guys what it looks like. It's gonna be all over the place, but I'm gonna love it. So right now I have my 1 million here, and that's gonna represent money and everything else. Okay. Okay, that's not gonna cover that, right? Okay, like that. So 1 million, passion plus consistency equals success. Put that in the center. Because I believe in that. Okay, so we got this platinum abundance card. We're gonna put that on here. Put some more of that off. Okay. Yes, y'all. So what's y'all goals for the year? I mean, I'm talking about my stuff. What y'all got going on? Because everything I put on here pertains to a goal, okay? So we got the 1 million. We got passion plus consistency equals success. Y'all know I like that. Live with intention. Y'all know I love that too. We're going to put that on here as well. And then my favorite, get ish done. I believe in that. Okay, we're going to put that in here. Let's see what else we got. I want to put in here. Let's see. So this is for family. So I need to make sure I go and book my trip to go see my family. I'm going to put that up here. Next to live with intention. Like that. And then let's see. This is the king and the queen. That's relationships, right? We're going to put that over here with the I love us. I like that. That'll be a good one. Yeah, we'll put that right here. I love us. Okay, that's what you need to be doing. Okay. Okay, we'll put that there. So we got Tasha saying, pay off my car. Girl, me too. That is on my list. Yes, ma'am. Speaking of that, debt free. That's on my list. I'm on track to get that paid off by the summer, if not before. Yep, I am on track for that. One less bill. Yes, ma'am. Yes, one less bill. So we're gonna put debt free on here. Put that up top. Then I got, I make money while I sleep. I love that. So I'm gonna put that next to the debt free. Yeah, this is gonna be a real busy board here, I see. Tasha says, hopefully pass my last 3 master's degree courses. Girl, I'm sure you did. I'm sure you passed it. Yes. I'm hoping that you did. Yeah, you definitely got your master plan going. You got the degree finishing up. You about to get this car paid off. You about to make that nice move down south. Girl, you got a mega year coming. 2026 is gonna be your year and it'll be my year too. Yes, ma'am. We visioning it here with these boards we working on. This is gonna be our year for sure. Yes, and for that we're gonna say Slay Queen, okay? Like that. Just like that, Slay Queen. We're gonna put on here better friendships. That's what queens need to have, okay? And then let's see, next to debt free, we're gonna put here dream job. And let me just say, the way I put this stuff on here it does not provide. It's not priority order. It's not that. So Tasha said yes. Lavonda says yes. Speaking into existence, yes, ma'am. She gonna pass some 3 classes. She about to move, and we gonna get these cars paid off. Yes, we are, and we gonna get all these things we're putting on these vision boards tenfold. That's right. We're gonna put these flowers down here. Yes. Y'all, this board gonna be a hot mess, y'all. But I'm gonna love it. Why am I gonna love it? Because it's gonna be robust. Lavonda says you got it, Tasha. That's right. That is right. We're gonna put the world here. I want to see the world though. I want you to see that world sign. Okay, we're gonna put that there. I'm hiding my flowers. I don't like that being hidden, honey. Yes, she got it. Yep. So, okay. We got Lavonda right here recovering from being sick. Lavonda, you done got sick quite a bit lately. That's why you didn't make it to New Orleans the other week. Girl, I'm just glad that you ain't messed around and had whatever they talking about. These folks are hospitalized, talking about this like flu-like COVID situation and people hospitalized and all that. So I'm glad that you recovering and not necessarily having to go into the hospital. Cause that just sounds treacherous. I don't know what it is, but I'm like, ooh, mm-mm. I don't know what it is, but I've been seeing folks talk about it on the YouTube, on the internet. Oh yeah. So y'all, right now, I'm really just in here trying to make this come together. It's gonna be. I think we're gonna like this. We're gonna like. I'm gonna like it anyway. I am going to like it. I definitely cut out more images than what I have room for on here, but it's okay because I'm gonna figure this out. I am going to figure this out, y'all. Lavonda says, I had stomach GI issues off and on December. Aging is doing a number on my digestive system. Oh, girl, I'm so sorry to hear that. That sounds painful. Stomach GI issues? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Mm, mm. Woo. Ooh, stomach and GI issues. I mean, that's the worst type of pain when you got issues with your when you got stuff with your stomach. My goodness. Well, I'm glad that you're on the up and up and that you are feeling better. I sincerely am glad about that. My dad was sick. They didn't tell me, y'all. But he was sick because he took like a COVID shot and a flu shot at the same time. This man is 81 years old, y'all. And they got him doing all that. I was like, girl, what? I'm like, okay. I just I just be like, okay, y'all. I mean, that's what we doing. We got the 80-year-old people taking these kind of medicines at the same time. Somebody thought it was a good idea. I mean, you guys already know that even when we were taking the COVID shot during COVID, that once you hit like day 3 after taking it, people didn't start. They wasn't feeling good after that, you know. But okay, all right, people, we're gonna just let this man do this. So Lavonda says, my body started fighting something Wednesday evening. It was as if my allergies were bothering me. But then Thursday I was lethargic, cold-like symptoms, and a slight fever. Oh my goodness, girl. Lavonda says, I'm shocked they even allowed that. Me too. Me too. That's all I could do is shake my head. I'm like, all right, people. Y'all, I got a lot on here. Um, everything not gonna go on here. I already got self-care. That's kind of on here already. This reading a book thing. I can still put this on here. Donation. I mean, I'm gonna donate. I ain't gotta put it on the board. The reformer. Do I not have exercise on here? I have my health is wealth. So that'll take care of that. We're gonna put the drink water on here because I really need to do that. Tape measure, I don't need that. Um, this nice home. My home is already nice, but I'm good with this. And then I got my world trip. So I'm okay. I'm gonna put these 5 things, 6 things. I don't need that for this board. I think I'm good for that. Um, we have Zulu 666 here. Welcome, Zulu. I hope you're having a happy new year and thank you for joining the live stream. And then we got Lavonda saying my first COVID, I I was feeling, but when I got okay, my first COVID shot, I was feeling, but when I got the second one, I slept for 18 hours. It was like my body just gave out. Girl, yes. I think I had got a little ill after I took one of the shots. Yeah, I forgot which one I did. I think I did either 2 or 3 COVID shots. Yep. So now I'm about to tape stuff down. I got this tape from the Dollar Tree. That's my store, y'all. When in doubt, check them out. Yeah, I'm just gonna double it up and stick it on here. So I gotta move things around because I just laid it out to kind of know, to kind of see how I want to do it. Uh-oh. Dropped it, now it's sticking. Okay. So how is y'all New Year's going so far? Did y'all take off today or did y'all have to go into the office? Lavonda says felt good. Okay. You felt good after the first COVID shot. She said, Lord, my bed is calling me because I can't type right. Laugh out loud. Well, Lavonda, I appreciate you, being hanging out here with me, supporting the live stream while you are in your recovery mode. I appreciate that. She said, I need to grab some ideas for my birthday grab bag. When is your birthday, Lavonda? You having a party, girl? What you doing? Y'all, Lavonda right having a party, y'all. So we got Lou talking about Dollar Tree, my third favorite store. What is your first and second favorite store? Tasha says, I worked super easy day. Everyone was off. I know, right? That's why I went ahead and worked on this past Monday and Tuesday. I went ahead on and worked this past Monday and Tuesday. Because it was just me. Thank God for that. Okay, so Lavonda has a birthday next Friday. Happy birthday, girl. I know it's next week, but I'm telling you today. Happy birthday. So you must have like an event going. Since you're talking about doing a shirt. That's gonna be nice. For your what can Lavonda put in a grab bag for her birthday event? What could she put in a grab bag? Well, check out Bed Bath and Beyond and see they got things on sale right now. That would be good to go in a grab bag. Some stuff from Bed Bath and Beyond. Not Bed Bath and Beyond, Bath and Body Works, y'all. That store been closed, Bed Bath and Beyond. I used to love going up in there. LeBron said, I need to still design the shirt. Girl, you ain't designed the shirt yet. Well, you know what? I apologize because you've been sick, so you ain't had time to design those shirts. So I had to check myself, girl. I understand. So Bed Bath and Beyond has closed, but Bath and Body Works is still open. I said the wrong name. Yep. I think they were doing something online though at Bed Bath and Beyond. But yeah, the stores they closed in Texas. I haven't seen one here, but I haven't looked either. So Levon is having a little weekend party event. I got an Airbnb in Orlando and hired a shop. Go ahead, girl. Yes, I love that. I love that. Go ahead. Is this a milestone birthday, Lavonda? Lavonda is doing it big, baby. That is my Lavonda be keeping things straight, y'all. She over there that got her the Airbnb. I done got the chef. I know that's right. Show us how it's done. That's right. That is right. Okay, so Lou's saying Lavonda is about to exit the chat. So okay, so Lou's favorite stores. Number one is Costco. Number two is Harbor Freight. And then he's laughing. And then Anon says, "Hey, you fine. Thank you, Anon. Welcome to the live stream. Glad that you're here today. Happy New Year." Lou says they are not closed. Brick and mortars are closed, but they are still online. Overstock bought them. Okay. Then look, excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. Lavonda says, I can't get in a creative mode to design the shirt. I'll be 46. Okay, girl. Nothing wrong with that. Lavonda out here doing it big, y'all. Go ahead. My dad was talking to me the other day, talking about he want to have us like a little family reunion and type of thing. He said he the patriarch. I'm like, Dad, you been that. So I got to get that figured out. He wants to get an Airbnb and stay the night, go in on a Friday, leave on Sunday. So I'll get that figured out at some point so we can start getting the plan in place for our schedule. I'm trying to get this out the way. I'm sorry, y'all. I got this. I ain't got no nails, y'all. Okay, whatever. So the milestone birthday will be in 2030 in Cape Town. Save the date. Girl, I'll be there. I have never been to Cape Town. I need a reason to go. I need a reason to go to Cape Town. Yes. Lavonda says, Dad said honor him. Girl, who you telling? You must have been on the phone call. He said he is the patriarch. Yes, honey. I just be like, okay, let me figure out how to make this happen. Let's get some dates down. Let's get some dates down, girl. Figure out what he trying to do. Cause we were talking about doing like a family trip, but he really can't travel. And so he saw that in the group chat. He said, wait a minute, what y'all doing over there? I need to be a part of this. I was like, Dad, yeah, you're gonna be a part of something. You'll be a part of something. Oh yeah. We'll make sure you get in there. So AJT, welcome to the live stream. Happy New Year. Hello, how are you doing today? I'm doing good today. I am working on my little vision board. We chatting and talking about my day. Yes, I'm doing a vision board. Yes, and Tasha's doing one also. And Lou says he's doing his in the canvas of his brain. So we got that going. But I think you had a comment saying that dads are the patriarchs or something like that. Yep. That's what he was telling me. He said he is the patriarch. I said, Dad, you been that. But his brother passed away earlier this year. So I'm thinking, now that his brother is gone, he really is embracing, being this patriarch, if you will. Because that was his brother was older than him. So, but yeah. So yeah, we're gonna honor him. We're gonna make sure he participate. We're gonna make sure he get where he trying to go. Yep. So we got what else we got here? You're doing a vision board. Yes. Like your outfit. Thank you. That's from AJT. Lou says, Dada, laugh out loud. I thought Lavonda was talking about top flight security. I have never seen Top Flight Security. AJT says good to hear. Nice. I like it. Yeah, I was. Okay. Lavonda says, Lou, I don't know what I hit again. Laugh out loud. AJT said condolences to the brother. Thank you. Yeah, it'll be a year in March, yes. And then we got AJT saying I've subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Lavonda says, Lord, what's going on with this topic of mine? Lavonda, it's okay, girl. We just glad that you're here. All things key. Hey, girl, how you doing? How are you doing, all things key? Yes. How was your Saturday? Well, no, what day is Friday? How was your Friday? The days are just rolling by, y'all. So then Lou and you know it is laughing with the tears, right? So all things key says you beat me doing my vision board party tomorrow. Nice. Go ahead, girl. We got some more vision board folks in here now. Yeah, I was talking to Tasha here, and so we got some things off of Etsy to put on our boards. Where did you get all your supplies from? Did you do like magazines? Did you get like any like vision board books? Like what are you getting your inspo from for your boards? Just curious. Let's see. Okay, so we got Lou saying Day Day Tiff from next Friday, laugh out loud. Oh, okay. Thank you. You know I ain't know. And then AJT says laugh out loud. Like vision boards, they bring these in the physical. Yeah. I looked at my vision board I did the last 2 years. And I'm like, you know what? I got a lot of the things done that I put on there. And I don't have it where I look at it every day, but I look at it, throughout the year. So that's helpful. Keep me on track. And so right now I got everything, clipped. I'm just putting things down on my little board here. Okay, so all things keys, I got magazines, pictures online, but I also ordered a vision board book from Amazon. I did too. So I got a vision board book from Amazon. I already had one from last year too, so I have two of those. And then I went on Etsy and downloaded a few things. So they had them like for $2.99. They had like, well, Tasha got one for $2.95, and it's like what I think 200 something pages. And then what I downloaded a little bit more, and I got it for like $6, and then one for $3, and like 50 some pages each. So yeah, but you know what? The good thing is that I can use this stuff next year. I might buy something new just to add to my vision board collection stuff. So yeah, we'll see. She said, glue would probably be better to if it'll last longer. Yes. But guess what, girl? So I got this, I'm trying something new here. So I got this little thing, like a frame thing. And so I'm taping everything down to wash the paper inside. And then I put this cover on top, and then it clamps down along the edges. So I'm gonna see how that works. Um, I don't know. We're gonna see. But I want to say when I did my canvas ones, the last couple years, I did use glue because I do have a glue stick. But I'm thinking that this is gonna hold. But if it doesn't, then I'll just redo it. But I'm hoping that with this plastic being on top and it being pressed down with the edging of the frame, that it's gonna hold stuff down. We'll see. So I've never did this before. I happened to be in Staples and saw it for like $12.95. So we're gonna try it. But in the past, I've used the stretched over canvas boards. Yep. So we're gonna see. Um. Okay. So AJT says it's like little successes like that book Atomic Habits. Yes, I read that book a while ago. Atomic Habits. Lavonda says I see a lot of people put theirs in the bathroom. I don't do them. Okay. Yeah, I've seen folks put theirs in the bathroom. I have mine like in my bedroom behind one of my doors, but when the door is shut, I can see it, you know. Lucy, I agree, you need a hot glue gun. And you know what? I have a hot glue gun, but I think it's in storage. But I mean, but you know, for this thing I'm using, the hot glue, it would probably still work. I would just have to make sure that I double up the paper underneath it so it wouldn't stick to the backing. But yeah, we're gonna see. I think the tape is gonna work. We're gonna see now. We're gonna see. I think it's gonna work. And then that way I can kind of move things around if I don't like how it looks. But we're gonna see. So Lavonda says AJT Atomic Habits was a great read. Yes. Yes, it was. Yes, y'all. So are you gonna do like a digital like well, I guess we'll do an in-person vision board party. And you bought all that kind of stuff. That's gonna be fun. Y'all can have snacks, music, wine. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, thank you, Lavonna, for sticking around. I know I see you don't do these vision boards, so but you supporting the channel, girls. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of y'all. As a matter of fact, yes. Yeah, I done messed up how I had this stuff laid out. But it's gonna look good. We're gonna make this work. Hold on, I don't like that though. Okay, well, I don't know now. That might have to move over to the side. Okay, let's see. So what so are y'all reading any books for 2026 that y'all have in mind? 'Cause I put on my board I want to read more books. So I need to start off with something, I guess. Let's see. Let me put this here. What are y'all reading? Let's see. My health is wealth. Let's see. Do y'all have any trips planned for 2026 that you guys are thinking about doing? I mean, I've been talking to chatting away about what my little goals are. But what are y'all thinking about doing for 2026? I promise I won't tell anybody. I will not tell a soul what y'all got planned. No, yeah. Oh Lord, this is a lot on here. It's okay though. It's not as organized as I would have liked or what I'm used to, but that's what makes it personalized. Y'all ain't got no trips, nothing planned to read. Like, what's going on? Okay. I'm making progress, y'all. I'm getting there. Oh, no, I don't want that covering that up. I like that showing. Let me leave that right here. Oh, yeah. So, y'all know what? This screen was stuck. Okay, so Lavonda, hold on. Okay, so Lavonda says, Lou, did she call you girl? Did I? I hope not. I apologize. All Things Key says, oh, that's cute. AJT says, definitely I have the workbook too, Lavonda. Lavonda says, I have to order that AJT. Lou says, Lavonda, I believe so. See how I get treated on here? When did I? Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean to call you a girl. You are clearly a man. AJT says you have to. All These Keys, I'm using a trifold board. Well, no snacks and wine because I'm doing it in the conference room at the library. Okay. Hey, that's even better. You can be real focused. He said, yes, the Bible and the food menu at restaurants, if that counts for anything. Okay. She also, I haven't started planning, but definitely taking a self-care solo trip this year. I know that's right. And then Lavonda says, not food menus. Okay. Yes, a self-care solo trip. I like solo trips, actually. I do. I told y'all how I had went. I think that's how me and Miss All Things Key connected when I went to Tulum. And I was telling y'all how that girl kept talking to me about how was the tacos. I think that's when I think you came on my live during that one and we hit it off. Yep, talking about how the tacos. She calling me, I'm in Tulum trying to live my best life. And she up here calling me talking about how are the tacos. Y'all, I'm just telling you. Hold on. What's going on here? I'm trying to keep up with everything, y'all. Y'all know I can't be doing two things at once. Let's see. All right. Let me get back on here. Okay. Here we go. All right. I'm back. All Things Key said, them damn tacos, girl, is that girl? You feel me? That's why we're here as well. Yes. I knew that was you who was on here that day. I was like, girl, I'm trying to relax. I'm trying to enjoy myself. And you up here talking to me about some tacos. I mean, I appreciate people caring about me. I really do. But, I'm at home by myself all the time. Mm-hmm. So, okay. So, Lavonna says, you ever tried putting the live stream? You ever tried putting the live stream? What you mean? Oh, on the TV, so you can see the comments better. You just have to mute it though. Girl, I ain't got, girl, I have to put my glasses on. I may try that. I might try that. I've never tried it. I've never tried it. I have not. But maybe I will try that next. Did you find the cut waters? I did not. I did not find the cut waters. Nope, I did not. Y'all, I did not. Let me write that down again. Cut waters. Mm-mm. So as far as like what I have on this tablet, I do have it muted as well. So I get that part. But I never thought about doing it on the TV because normally when I have the TV going, I be playing like DJs. I have a whole little vibe up in here while I got the live stream going that you guys can't hear. Remember the alcoholic drinks in the can I was telling you about? I remember that now. So I was trying to remember, okay, what is the cut water? I remember the name, but I couldn't remember what it was. Okay. The alcoholic drinks in the can. Yes, I remember talking about that. I gotta look into that. Because I've gotten alcoholic drinks in the can before, but not that brand. It was more like a margarita type of drink that I had got in the can. And that thing it would have me lit, y'all. We get at the grocery store at HEB. Okay, so all things key says I was telling you they have a lot of different flavors. Yep, you did. All things key says okay, yes, Tip and her Neil. So yeah, girl, they have those DJs that be like playing um for like hour, 3 4 hours. It could be like in their home set up, or it could be out in the event set up. Like this one person I watch sometimes, they're like usually at like a lounge setup or either a house party. They just being there playing their music, people that just dancing around, having a good time, and playing all the songs I like. So yes, I really enjoy it. Set the vibe. There are a lot of New Year's recordings out, a lot of recordings for like Christmas and all that. It was pretty cool. I liked it. Let's see, we got that there. I sure did. Oh yeah. Oh, thank you, Lou, the man Lou. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Support the channel. Thank y'all. I appreciate that. I got 12 likes, y'all. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, help push me to the algorithm. But I've been doing okay with the live streams. I've only been doing them since like October. So I was kind of like, oh my goodness, will this be entertaining enough? Me doing this vision board. But if I announced it early enough, others may get their material. We can just do a live stream, do this together, the board thing. But this is working out pretty good. Better than what I anticipated. So I appreciate y'all being here. All things key says, what's the temperature where you are? It said it was like 29 degrees. I'm in Maryland. So yeah, 29 degrees is what it said. Yep. So all things key says 13 lines. YouTube's always behind. Yeah, there's like a lag between what shows on YouTube and all this other kind of stuff. So when you guys type things, it takes me a second to see it. That's why I try to have the tablet going so I can kind of see a little bit quicker. That's the goal. So I'm not too far behind what y'all are talking about. Oh yeah. Let me see something here. I'm gonna cut some of this off. Here I am taking stuff off. I hate that. Cause I mean, I'm just gonna let it be. I no, I'm gonna cut it off. I know you traded Texas. You was closer to me. Yes, I was in Texas, in San Antonio. I love San Antonio, actually. I mean, I like the DMV area too. I mean, I'm not a fan of this cold weather, but I mean, I'm surviving it. But it's different. It's not as cold as it was in Washington State. So I mean, so I still had my clothes from when I was in Washington State. So I didn't have to really buy a whole new wardrobe again. That was good. But yeah, yep, I do prefer Texas. So are you going to finish the vision board tonight, or is there going to be a part two to this? Okay, he trying to be funny, y'all, because of my Christmas tree thing. I'm almost done. So this is what it looks like so far. I'm just taping everything down. I got this quadrant on this side to do, and I'll be done. And then I'll just pop in this clear thing on top, and I should be good to go. So I'm gonna get it done tonight. So I'm almost done. So I got maybe 8 more things to push down, provided I don't keep, switching up stuff. But yes. So all things key is in Houston. Nice. I like Houston. They got some good food out there. I used to love going to what was it called? It was called not Kitchen and Cocktails. Taste. Taste, yes. The last time that I went to Houston, I went to Taste because they had a location. I want to say, was it like a downtown area? Because the first one I went to, it was, I'm not sure where it was at. I just know I went to one and it had like maybe 2 levels to it. Then this other one I went to was more like in downtown, I think. It was pretty good. So LeVon talking about Lou. Yeah, girl, Lou around here being like the Grinch, the Grinch at Universal Studios, being like that person. Y'all, I saw the Grinch. That's a brother that's inside that Grinch costume. I said to myself, had I known about that, I would have tried to go see the Grinch before his time is up at Universal Studios. He is hilarious. Very hilarious. So all things Key says, this Texas weather act like somebody's wishy-washy baby daddy. Girl, that's bad then. That is bad if it's like somebody wishy-washy baby daddy. Woo. So what's the weather like down there right now in Houston? Is it like is it hot? Is it rainy? Is it cold? What's going on? Because I was down in San Antonio a few weeks ago and it wasn't too bad. It was like warm during the day and it did get cold at night. But it was a nice change from being here and in DC. Very nice change. But that was a few weeks ago. So what's it like now? So all things Key says, Lou, you know it. You down for the ride. Just sit back and relax. Thank you, girl. Why do you supposed to be trying to act like that? He did his vision board in his mind. Oh goodness. But I already kind of talked to y'all about what I was putting on here. So yes. I'm almost done. I think I only have a couple of little things to put on here. And then I think I'll be done. Yeah. I think I have 3 to put on here. 3 of these. Yeah. So Lou says, Laugh Out Loud Lavonda, I wanted to see part 2. Now I gotta wait a whole year to see more vision board. Thank you, sir. He said, "Oh, Key, I'm gonna put a seatbelt on and chill then." And then All Things Key said it was 77 today, but now it's 68. Okay. Woo, that 77 sound real good right about now. Hmm. Let me see. Okay. Here, I ain't got nowhere to put this stuff. Let's see. Favorite hobbies, life with intention. We can't hide to get ish done. I'll put that on the side here. Um, Lavonda said, okay, Lavonda said, Lou, watch this. Lou said, are you going to put a hat on your vision board? Asking for Cal. Lord, Cal, I done did Cal video and I ain't seen Cal. I ain't seen Cal since. He did comment on something, y'all, but I'm glad that I got him his hat photo, his hat video. So I'm glad I got that done. So Lavonda about, did you take your tree down? Lavonda, you know I'm not taking my tree down. I'm not taking my tree down. No ma'am. I'm going to do a Mardi Gras tree and things like that. I'm doing a Mardi Gras tree. I'm gonna do Valentine. I don't know. I may not do the Valentine's Day. I need to still enjoy the tree as is, but I am going to do different trees. So Lavonda and Lou Brown here laughing and crying and carrying on. Then we got All Things Q saying Lou and Lavonda are in cahoots. Yes, they are. Very much so in cahoots. Lou says, let's help her. Why you help me? Help who? Who was you helping? Who it needs to help? I like my Christmas tree being up. I'm good on my tree being up. I got it on right now in the corner lit. I love my ambiance up in here. Like Pastor Bryant said, I needed something I want to come home to, okay? So I want to come home and see. That's what he said, right? Y'all heard what the pastor said. He don't play by his wife. Okay, investing. I want to put my investing in myself on here, but I don't got nowhere to put it, y'all. Hold on, I don't got nowhere to put it. You cut this down some. Investing in myself. We need to have this on here. She said, okay. All Things Key said, no, Tiff. Take that tree down. We'll help you. Girl, I ain't got nowhere to put the tree. I threw out the box. Girl, I'm gonna take my tree down. I don't even know. I'm about to become a tree decorator. So I'm gonna be practicing decorating Christmas trees all throughout the year. I'm gonna do that. So Lou says, all things we are working on Rico. What you talking about, Rico? Who working on Rico? You talking about that situation with Drake them? LeBlanca talking about laugh well loud. We sure are. What colors are July Christmas lights? Red, white, and blue. red. I got a setting that changed the colors, like different colors from like the yellow. So I can use that for the 4th of July. The red, blue, and purple color scheme will do just great. Okay, y'all. So I think I got everything on here. Okay. So this is what it looks like, y'all, just with the images on here. So I am going to add this clear sheet here. The frosted side is on the outside. Okay, this is frosted. Put that on here. So yeah, so I got it on here, and then you just clap it, and that's it. This is the vision board, y'all. See what I'm saying? Yeah, this is the vision board. See, and hopefully, the tape will last. I'm hoping, but yeah, and I'm gonna get like the commands just upon the back, so I can kind of like stick it to the wall type of thing. But yeah, what do we think? What do we think about it? What we got here? So we got excuse me. Okay, so Levon says, "Lou, see, we're about to have Christmas in July. That's right. Every day is Christmas." Then we have Lou saying, "Hello, where is the hat in there? Um, where am I gonna put the hat at in this vision board? I didn't even get to put my better friendship thing in here on my vision board, okay? Because I ain't had nowhere to put it. But it's okay. Because friendship is going to be I don't know what it's gonna be in here. I might figure out this is big. I don't know where it's gonna go. It's fine though. I think I'm good though with the friendship. I'm trying to figure out where I can I want to move this over a little bit, y'all. Hold on. Now I'm right here messing around with stuff. But I like how this turned out though. So we got Tyrone here. How you doing, Tyrone? Welcome to the live stream. I just finished my little vision board. I did. I'm making progress, y'all. Your girl is making progress with the vision board. Okay. Let's see. Yes, welcome to the live stream, Tyrone. Glad that you're here today. Hope you're having a great start to your new year. Yes. Yes, a great start to the new year. That is what's up. I'm trying to figure out where could I. This is a big one for better friendship. I gotta find something else for friendship to put in here. Okay. Yes, y'all. So what do you guys think about the my little vision board and how this came together? Let me see something real quick. I'm about to what else I had in here for friendship? I need something small. I think friendship is important. Choose happiness daily. I know that's right. Privilege, abundance, yes. Savings, yes. Career success, yes. Time versus money. Okay. I am beautiful. That's right. The four pillars of health: nutrition, exercise, relaxation, and sleep. Okay. These things are big for the friends. I ain't gonna worry about that. Hold on. Let's see here what I got in this book. I'm trying to find something for this friend category. All right, well, we ain't gonna worry about that. Yes, we ain't gonna worry about that. So all things Key says, the book I ordered has 500 pictures in it, I think. Okay, that's a good book then. I think mine has, I don't know how many here. It's a lot of pictures though. It's a lot to choose from. A lot to look through too. I'm like, I'm good. Who's already had a book? But uh Keith said F them friends. Girl, I know, right? I mean, I try to maintain my friendships. I do. But I cannot have my book. My book got to be on. I gotta have my vision board looking like something. I don't have nowhere else to put this. I don't want to cover up my little abundance credit card in here. You know? Well, what I have for a relationship, okay, so Lavonda says, does anything say relationship? Friendship is a relationship. So I have on here like the king and queen and I love us. So maybe I love us could be for the friendship. Because I love friends. I like that. That's right. The I love us is gonna pertain to the friends too. Friends and family. So we got that settled. Got that settled. Thank you so much. Lou say that Kyle's gonna be disappointed. Cal is glad that I did my video. Cal be back soon. He ain't gonna be gone too long. And then we got Lou talking about all things. That's how you feel. He said, "Yep, that's exactly how I feel." And then they both laughing. Exactly. Yup. I second that. So Tasha, are you still there? How's your vision board going? I know you hard at work over there. She may be then dropped off because she got a lot going on with her board. She had a bigger one, I think. But yes, this is it. Yes. Okay. Well, I've already talked about what's on here. So nothing's new here. We got stuff on here about financial stuff. We got things about health, travel, family, relationship, career, self-care. We got all that covered on the board, y'all. So I think I'm glad that I got this type. Let me see. Lavonda says, well, has. Well done. Lou said, Lou up here laughing still. Okay. Yes, I like it. Yeah, so like I said, I'm going to I want to go. Let me write this down. As y'all can tell, I have to write stuff down. Yes, Key. Now you should get some stick-on numbers and put 2026 on the frame. Yes, that is exactly what I need to do because they have like numbers in the back of this book, but I don't like that. I want, like you said, I want me some cute numbers to put on the back of to put on this board. I don't want this. I want something glittery, pretty, fun, and put it right on here because that way I can remember what it is. Because on my other boards, I didn't put the year, but we elevate with the board, y'all. So yes, I like it. I think everything's gonna hold tight on here because it's being pressed down some with this plastic on top. So Lou says your Christmas tree is not on there. Lavonda says YouTube must have censored my comment. Laugh out loud. Probably did, but you know what? Restream does not. So let me see what you wrote because I didn't have it going because I really can't see that far. Hold on. Oh, so you said Cal has a hat fetish. Yeah, that did not show up on the YouTube. And then let's see. Well, hat. Okay. Now I see what you're talking about. Uh-oh. Cut that off. Okay. Oh, okay, you put it on here. So Lou said make it cryptic. Okay. So all things Key says Hobby Lobby has them on sale right now. Okay. I'm definitely gonna probably go by tomorrow and get me some numbers. I like that idea to put on here. And then we have all things Key saying, let the tree be. She ain't taking it down. Girl, I love my tree. I'm about to redecorate it for the next holiday. Yes. So Lavonda saying about the hat fetish, and Lou is laughing. Yes, but I need to write down. I need to go to Hobby Lobby. They even have Hobby Lobby up here. I don't even know because I haven't been to one. Because I've been to Michael's, I've been to At Home, but I don't know if there's a Hobby Lobby in this area. I guess I'm gonna find out. But I need numbers for my board. Yes. And then okay, Amsterdam, late April. Tulips. I gotta look into that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I got cut waters. See if they got that around here. Lord. And then you said the Fluid brand, that's for the bath, okay. And then women's shelter for donations. So we got Lavonda saying I was dying over here. That man was giving her so many scenes for her hats. Yeah. Yes. 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 He was. He was. He be serious about the hat now. I got to give him that. He's serious about that. But yes. So y'all, I'm glad that. So what did you guys think about this little live stream of me doing this activity? I didn't have the videos, but I had a good time doing it. I mean, shout out to Lavonda. I know that she, don't do the vision board. So thank you for supporting. And Lou did his in his mind. Tasha was working on hers. And then we got all things Key getting ready for her event tomorrow. It's gonna be amazing, I'm sure. But yes, we had AJT pull up and he gave some insight on this. And so to all the other folks who came as well, I appreciate y'all. Okay, so all things Key said there is one in Virginia or any type of craft store. Okay. Oh, Abby, girl, Abby. I thought you was gone, but thank you for being here as well. You've been around here traveling, going country to country. Yes. Thank you, Abby, for supporting. Yes. So I don't have anything else. The vision board is done for 2026. I'm going to get the numbers that All Things Key said. I am going to do a live stream again next Thursday. I'm gonna try to stick with Thursdays. So let me tell what you guys think. I'm thinking about doing 2 live streams a week. So I like my Thursdays at 7:15. That works out well. If I did another day, what day should that be? What do you guys think? Thank you, Abby. Thank you, All Things Key. Appreciate the feedback. Yes. I'm thinking about doing a second one every week. What do y'all think about that? Any thoughts? Like any particular day? I mean, because I try to do it on days I think people are like at the house hanging out and stuff, chilling, like what I be doing. But when I was looking at people doing lives, like 'cause I look at people watch, I watch lives too, and I saw people like doing lives like on New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, and they had like 200,000 folks watching. So I said people are definitely looking at stuff, you know. So let me see something. So Lavonda says next Thursday I'll be kicking off my birthday weekend, so I'll miss that one. All right, girl. I appreciate you. You know, birthday is important. Yes, it is. Lou said Tuesday, so I do Tuesdays and Thursdays for live streams, not a weekend day. Tuesdays and Thursdays. Oh, well, all things Key said Friday. Tyrone says, oh, Tyrone, you still here? Okay. Well, thank you for still being here. What day is best for you? I mean, any day. I don't have anything that I have to do when I get off, you know. So it's a matter of me, being intentional about getting to work early and, getting home so I can get my stuff set up. But I could do whatever day, honestly. But I know like Thursdays, that has been a pretty good day for me with folks being able to attend. So, but I was thinking maybe like a weekend day. But then do I want? But I mean, I don't. It don't have to be the same day. It can always switch. But I kind of like doing things the same day. Then people kind of get hooked on the pattern, if that makes sense. I'm trying to be consistent. So Lavonda says, "How about Mondays?" I would say Sunday or Monday evening, like Lavonda said. Then Key says Friday is the unwind day. We be needing to talk about these stressful weeks. Okay. So it sounds like any day will work. Okay. Lavonda gonna be in Orlando. That's where the party at. Yes. Yeah. Happy birthday, girl. You gonna have a blast at the Airbnb with the chef. Girl, I need to see a picture of this food. I know it's gonna be good. Yes. That is what's up. Okay, well, I mean, I'll just try a different second day to see what works out. Yes, I'm not gonna do Monday. I'm not gonna do Monday. Not no 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 not next week. Mm-mm. Not I've done 6 lives in the last 2 weeks. Cause I did one today, I did 2 on New Year's Day. I did one the day on New Year's Eve. That's 4. Then I did one last Saturday. Then I did one on Christmas Day and Christmas Eve. That's 7 lives I've done in the last 2 weeks. So definitely not gonna be doing one on Monday. So Tyrone said towards the end of the week you might need rest. Yes, I agree. Yep. So I'll definitely I'll definitely schedule it. So if you already support me by following the channel, then you should get the notifications. Cause I try to get things scheduled so that people know. I seldom do like random, pop-up lives because yeah, I want to have my regular people show up if they can. All things Key said, Lavonna, we about to get flued out. I know that's right. Yes. Hopefully one day she'll come out here to Texas. But I know it's cold now. And I hope that you are feeling better so you can really do your thing next week. Lavonda says, what are your watch hours looking like now? Okay, so as of now, I want to say the watch hours now are as of December, they're as of like December 27th or 28th. And I'm at 721, something like that. Yeah, girl, I got ways to go. But my goal, YouTube here on the map, is to get monetized in 2026. So we're gonna see. We are going to see, y'all. That's the goal. So that's why I'm like, if I do a couple live streams a week. So what my strategy is, y'all, for at the moment, because it changes by the week. Like 2 live streams per week. Try to do at least 1 long form video, and then 3 to 5 get ready with me's, and then like community posts. Because a lot of so what I've learned from looking at everything, I know y'all ain't asked me, but I'm just gonna tell you this anyway, is that with my shorts, I get a lot of I do pretty good with my shorts when it's like my get ready with me's. I've been getting, close to 1,000 views, give or take, on my recent ones. So I end up getting a lot of new people watching. So I can see that in the stats, like 80% um are like new watchers, and then like maybe 20% might be like subscribers. So I have an opportunity to try to capture those new people as supporters, right? So then when it comes to the long form content, my like vlog content does not do numbers at all. Like if I get 50 views, I'm doing all right, okay? Which is fine because I like doing the vlog because I like seeing things, so I don't mind taping it and then doing a video. It's kind of like an archive of what I'm doing out here. So I'm gonna keep doing that. The fashion videos, depending on what it is. Like if I do like a Fashion Nova try on, I might do pretty good with numbers, but sometimes the Amazons are hit or miss. It just depends. And so I've been trying to do videos where it's like you get like one outfit and you do like 5 different looks. But that is very time consuming, okay? So yes. So then what else? So when I do my quote unquote think pieces, I've been getting pretty good numbers with the watch hours for that. Yes. So like the one I did with the Passport Bros, y'all, the Passport Bro video, Lord, let me tell y'all, I had some interesting people pull up on me in the comments. It wasn't too crazy, but they let me know that they good at what they got going on. All right. So I did a pretty good number for that Passport Pro video. And then with the one I did with about Dr. Simone and her son with the entitlement. So yeah, so in order to get monetized with the shorts, you gotta hit like I think 10 million views in 90 days. And I'm not gonna hit that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to start really working on the long form content. And I do pretty good with my live streams because my live streams are getting pushed out through the vertical feed quite a bit. So yeah, like Saturday I did a live stream. I got 1,000 views, like 1,045. And so when I'm sitting here talking to y'all, I just see like, okay, 3 or 5 people, not realizing that, it's a different 3 or 5 people, I guess, because everybody doesn't necessarily chat with you in the comments when you're doing the live. So yeah, that's why I started doing like little videos because that kind of helps with the entertainment piece. So you guys have been great with chatting and interacting, but sometimes people don't say anything. So let me see what y'all saying here. She said you need 1,000 hours for the first tier of monetization rate. No, 3,000. 3,000 for the first tier, and then 4,000 for the second tier. So all things key says the 28th. I'm gonna DM you something. Power is in the tongue. Speak big. Yes. So let me go ahead and speak big, girl. I'm gonna be monetized in 2026 by summer at the latest. So we're gonna see. But that's my strategy for the moment of how I plan on doing some things. So, but if you get a viral video, you might get you might get monetized just like that. So I'm not really banking on being viral or anything like that. I want to have an organic following, if that makes sense. I don't want to like get monetized off of a um video that I don't normally do. You know what I'm saying? And then these people are following me because of this one type of video. I don't do it anymore. You know what I'm saying? And then they don't look at nothing else. Because I have a family member, she's monetized and been monetized for a while. And she has a little over 30,000 viewers. And when she drops a video, she drops a video usually 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. And her numbers are no lower than 5 to 10K per video when she drop it. Every video, 5 to 10K viewers, right? So that means to me that the people that are following her out of her 30,000, like they're actually looking at her content, because she hasn't switched up, her style, like she's gotten married and stuff, but her videos are about her and everything. So as she got married and had kids, then that kind of became part of the storyline, right? So yeah, so if you have an organic following, then they'll continue to look at what you're putting out because that's what they followed you for. And so yeah, and she makes pretty good money off her YouTube page, like in the 5 figures, easily. Like she was making as much as what she was getting paid from her primary job. Yeah, doing real good money, making good money. So there's that. So yeah, I'm really big on organic growth and not switching it up too much. So let me see what we got going on here. So okay, Key says you are absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, and welcome to the live stream. For those who are new here, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Support the channel. Yes. Lavonda says the We Got Clothes at Home blogs have been doing good. It is when people get inspo from Pinterest and recreate the looks from their closet only. Okay. Yeah, because I be buying that. I mean, yeah, I be shopping the closet. Yes. Lavonna says, how long has she been YouTubing? She has been YouTubing. Ooh, it's been a minute. At least 10 years, minimum. At least 10. Yeah, probably longer because she was YouTubing before she got married, before she had kids, and her oldest child is 8. So I would say over 10 years. She's been YouTubing. So I would definitely send you her channel, yes. Because actually somebody was on a live stream that recognized me from her channel. But yes. But Bonds, I think you should try that. The We Got Clothes at Home blogs have been doing good. Yes. Yeah, I need to just kind of label it that. Because I do the shop the closet because most of these I've been putting on are things I already had. Because, I had already had a lot of clothes before the pandemic. So I wasn't buying work clothes during the pandemic. And I wasn't buying clothes and stuff like that before the pandemic. So let me get this straight here. I'm trying to read and talk. So what I was doing was I was buying stuff before the pandemic. Once the pandemic hit, I wasn't buying stuff. So when I started going back to work, like regularly, like in office, um, at first like one day after we then became three, now it's like full time as of this past February. So I have a lot of things I hadn't been wearing. So I've been shopping the closet. So all things Key says, I think it's 6 years. I know you from there too. Oh, okay. Yeah, because when I found out that she was doing YouTube, I didn't know when I wasn't told when she first started. Um, but yes. But no, she was doing it before. It's been more than 6 years because her son is 8. So she was doing that before. Yeah. Because when she got married, that was also on her vlog too. Yes. But like anything like before that, I didn't see it because I didn't know. Did not know. So I did not know you unfollowed her, girl. Yes. Hopefully I will see them later this month when I go down to Alabama. We'll see. We shall see, girl. But yes, y'all. So I don't have anything else. So I want to thank you guys for being here. And like I said, I'll get the live stream scheduled for next week and everything. Good luck to you, all things key. With your girl, hold on. All things key. Let me ask you this. You're in Houston. So are you the one that has the barbecue restaurant? Girl, let me know something. Do you have the restaurant that's in Houston? You and your family. I got to know. Because if that's you, then I met you. Girl, stop. With my Tasha K spin. Girl, okay. That is okay. So I met you. Okay. Girl, why you ain't say something? So yes, y'all. So the YouTuber I'm talking, the person, my family member, yeah, she came to. I was living in San Antonio, and so for my brother's birthday, they came to Houston, and I met them in Houston, and so my sister-in-law wanted to go to Miss All Things Key restaurant. And I went with them because I was there with them for the weekend. So I met you and your mom. That food was good, girl. Yes. So I'm not in San Antonio anymore. I'm in DC now. Well, in Maryland now. So yes, I remember you. Yes. Cause girl, I remember you was pulling around that curb, getting into that parking lot. Yes. I remember. Yes, y'all got a food truck now. Good, girl. Congratulations. No, that's not you. Girl, stop. Okay. So you're saying that okay, that wasn't you? Okay. All right. But there was a girl that's a supporter of hers. And we went to the restaurant and ate. And that young lady, and it's on her blog, but that young lady, mama was in the emergency care. And when she heard that we were at that restaurant, she left her mama at that restaurant, and her mama ended up catching an Uber from the urgent care to the to the restaurant. So that was funny. But yes, but anyway, girl, I thought that was you. You know who I'm talking about? Yes, because yeah, she did it. She was on the blog. Yes. I don't remember her name, but that food was good. I remember that. LaBonza, I'm over here dying laughing. Girl, I ain't lying to you. When because we went to the restaurant and we sat down and ate because it was me, my brother, his family, his mother-in-law, and all that. And they told the girl, okay, they're here, and that girl, mama was at the urgent care. She left her mama at the urgent care, and all I know, we was getting ready to leave, and we were like going to the truck, and we saw this truck like coming up, and it was turning the corner, And I mean, I ain't know. It's like how you see the truck kind of on one side. You know what I'm saying? Linked over, come around that corner. Girl, she parked that car, that truck. She got the car, and you would have thought she was seeing celebrities, honey. I had never experienced such, but she was really sweet. That girl knew who I was, talking about TT Tiff, and she wanted to see the boys. They were in the truck already. She knew everybody's name. But yes, it was something. But yeah, that was something right there. But yeah, Lavonda, that was one for the books. That was a couple years ago though, when we went to Houston. Cause we ended up going to Turkey Leg Hut. Yes. I met them at Turkey Leg Hut. Then we went to the Airbnb and then did the weekend thing. But once I'm over here dying laughing. Clanwin says, Happy New Year. You look cute though. Thank you. I'm in my soft clothes. Doing my vision board. I got it done. Yes. Yes, cheese. So I'm excited about that. And I still got my wine, y'all. I hardly drunk anything, but I'm gonna finish it though. But yes. So anyway, girl. Well, thank you, All Things Key, for supporting the channel, girl. Had no clue that you were over there. Another lady had told me a few weeks ago that she knew me from over there. So I hadn't seen you in a while. Yeah. So yeah, I hadn't seen them since when did I last see them? It was sometime last year. I was gonna go down there this past week for the birthday, but I don't even know what they did for that, for Promise's birthday. But I should be seeing them hopefully when I go down this month, if they're available. If not, then definitely in March. So we'll see. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go for real this time. Thank y'all for supporting the channel, for all that are here. If you catch the replay, put some in the comments. Help your girl out with that. And yes, hold on. I'm Saucy Key. That sound familiar? Girl, wait a minute. I know who you okay, you came out here from you came out here for like New Year's Eve last year, right? And we went to the restaurant on New Year's Day. Cause wasn't your name I Am Your Favorite Key? Is that not you? I Am Your Favorite Key. That's what I thought. Is that the same key I'm thinking about here now? I'm Saucy Key. That's how familiar. Wait a minute. Let me see if she's gonna reply back to me. Were you in DC for New Year's Eve last year? Going into 2025? Because I remember that key was from Houston, but I thought she lived in Florida or something like that. No, not you. Okay, Key girl. I don't know then. I don't know. Lavonda laughing. Girl, I don't know. Where would I have met you at then? Well, you saying you saw me. Okay. Girl, I don't know. I don't know, Key. She said, don't worry about it. I'm going to DM you. Okay, girl, DM me then. Yes. All right. So, with that, I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to get the live set up for next week. Y'all have a great rest of your Friday. I think you had more wine than you think. Lavonda, I literally only had about 5 sips. Seriously. Barely had anything. But no, she was saying, Lavonda, that she knew me from my family member's YouTube page. And I'm like, there was a girl that I said who we pulled up on. She was in Houston. Then, if you recall, Lavonda, we did the New Year's Day brunch with Corey this past year. And the young lady who came from Houston in Miami was named Key. That's why I was figuring, okay, maybe that was her. But I don't know. Saucy Key. So I'm trying to put this YouTube thing together. but she's gonna DM me, so that's fine. But nah, girl, I'm gonna have me some more wine though. Hmm. But I was really trying to remember who she was, but I don't know. I don't know, girl. But anyway, Lavon, if I don't see you again, then I needed my buddy Lou here for this exchange. Girl, let Lou over there doing whatever he doing, honey, because he clearly not here. He would have commented. But yes, y'all. We have David Jones. How you doing, David Jones? But yes. But anyway, girl, happy birthday to you. Hopefully, you know, we will chat before then. We'll see. But if not, I have at least said it today. I know you are, but this is hilarious. Girl, what's hilarious? Me trying to figure out who this lady is. Yes. Well, she gonna DM me. So I'm gonna know. I'm gonna know then. All right, for the fifth time. Y'all have a good weekend. Have a great start to your new year. And I will see you guys on the next live or video. Have a good night. Bye.